evening, and we will have the championship game here for you momentarily on the Vito's Pizza pregame show here on our basketball game of the week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. The consolation game is winding down now, minute and a half left, and Bethlehem Catholic with a 19-point lead over the Fighting Irish of York Catholic. Andy Bria under the weather tonight, so I want to send along my best to my partner and hope he's feeling better soon. I hope he's not fighting what my wife has been fighting for the last week and a half, because it is not a whole lot of fun. So Andy, we'll hope that you have a speedy recovery and are able to enjoy the new year, and back next to me next Tuesday when we'll be at Spring Grove for what should be an interesting game. Dallastown and Spring Grove, the Rockets program rejuvenated this year, and that should be an interesting Division I contest. But the story tonight, the Suburban Trojans off the 72-69 win against York Catholic last night in the opener here, getting their record to 2-7, but as Coach Dusty Bakel said, they lost to 4 Quad A teams and also 2 very close losses to 2 good AAA teams, Dover and West York, 3-point losses. So Suburban, maybe record a bit deceptive for them. The Irish will fall to 4-5 with the loss here tonight. But that was a good game. It was a game that Suburban led by 16 in the second half. The Irish put on a furious comeback then and got it down to a basket difference, but the Trojans able to hang on. So just 39 seconds left here in the Consi game, which the Golden Hawks Bethlehem Catholic will win here tonight, and take the third place trophy over the Fighting Irish of York Catholic. And this is the 26th annual Robert H. Griffith Holiday Classic Benefit Special Olympics of York County, and we're pleased to have been a part of this for just about half of those 26 years. And great job done by Charlie Calkins and all the folks from Griffith, Strickler, Lehrman, Solis, and Calkins, who put in a lot of work to put this on. And our own Steve Pugliano is involved with that that effort as well. So I want to congratulate them on all the great work that they do and have done over the years to provide these Special Olympics programs here in York County. Again, it'll be the Suburban Trojans and the Danville Ironmen coming up. Danville coming in 3-2 after their win last night, and a team that has some impressive players. Certainly foremost among them, Shane Riley, a 6'2 senior who hit a couple of threes, had some nice moves to the basket, and also 6'3 senior Jeff Batunak, who's a tough inside player. They do a good job inside in terms of hitting the boards very hard, and that's something that we'll talk to Dusty Bakel about in the pregame interview. That's something Suburban's going to have to be on top of their game tonight, guarding against the board work of the Ironmen, because that really was the difference in their game last night, and they were also able to knock down about half a dozen threes. So this should be an interesting contest between Suburban and Danville here tonight. That's the final buzzer, 76-56, the final score. Bethlehem Catholic defeating York Catholic in the third place game. So congrats to the Golden Hawks, and the Irish will go to 4-5, but they'll head into their league play. I think a team that's going to win a significant number of games in Division III this year. So that will set us up for our pregame with York Suburban and the Danville Ironmen here for the championship of the 26th annual Robert H. Griffith Holiday Classic here to benefit Special Olympics in York County. I'm Ron Room, and again, Andy Bria under the weather tonight. Our best to Andy. Hope you're back here soon, buddy. This is the Vito's Pizza pregame show on the high school basketball game of the week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Glad you're with us. Want to mention also coming up tomorrow at 2:25, we've got Hershey Bears hockey at Wilkes-Barre Scranton, and a couple of college games tomorrow night. Basketball, Creighton at Providence at 7:15, and Georgetown at Xavier at 9:45. Then New Year's Day, we have the Winter Classic, the Washington Capitals and the Chicago Blackhawks from D.C. Saturday, a York College doubleheader, women's and men's basketball at Christopher Newport. That tips off with Darrell Henry at 1:45. The Bears at 6:20 Saturday night as they're hosting Wilkes-Barre Scranton. And next Monday, we're back to regular programming with the Spartan Sports Weekly with Darrell and Scott Geist, Monday at 4. And then Tuesday night at 7, high school boys basketball, Dallastown at Spring Grove. Should be a good one. On the Vito's Pizza pregame show, we're going to take a break, come back, talk with Suburban head coach Dusty Bakel. After this, you're listening to the high school basketball game of the week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK and GameTimePA.com.
Serving York for over 50 years, Vito's Pizza. Check out their daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, 11 till 2. 2 slices of pizza and a small soda, only $3.99, or a small sub for only $4.25. Monday night, 2 large cheese pizzas for only $15.99. Tuesday, a large stromboli and large pitcher of soda, just $11.99. Wednesday, a large cheese pizza and large pitcher of soda, just $11.49. Vito's open till midnight, Monday through Thursday till 1 a.m., Fridays and Saturdays. Dine in at 1734 South Queen Street, York, or get carry-out. Call 843-1143. GameTimePA.com is your home for local high school sports. Log on for all the scores, stats, photos, and more, plus live stream coverage of the area's can't-miss matchups all season long. Stay in the game no matter where you are with the free GameTime PA app. Download it directly to your iPhone or Android and get all the Game Time features you love when you're on the go. Available at the iPhone App Store, Android Market, and, of course, GameTimePA.com.
Mornings at 9. Dan Patrick on Sports Radio 1350 WOIK.
Welcome back to our pregame show tonight. It's the championship of the Special Olympics Holiday Tournament. York Suburban and Danville, and Trojans head coach Dustin Bakel is with me. And Coach, you got a good win last night. York Catholic withstood a pretty furious comeback from them, but considering you talked to Andy last night about playing a lot of Quad A teams, some close losses against pretty good teams, West York, Dover, had to feel good to get a close win last night.
Oh yeah, we definitely needed that as a team, and I was extremely impressed with our second and third quarters, and a credit to York Catholic. We pulled away there in the third quarter. I think maybe even went up by about 19 or so points, and their kids didn't quit. They had a lot of fight in them to come back and make for an exciting finish.
You have a very smooth player in Shea Carter. Guy can put up a lot of points. Also had 13 rebounds last night. How do you look to get him into the flow of the game?
Well, with Shai, we want to get him in a position where he can be successful, and obviously he has a knack for finishing the ball around the hoop. So we run some specific plays to try and get him moving off screens in a position where he can finish, and then also just out in the open floor, kind of giving him some freedoms there to take the ball to the hoop and really put it on the floor and make the defense react.
At the same time, you got contributions from a lot of guys. I think 10 guys saw the floor last night, and really had some contributions from guys that maybe hadn't played a whole lot.
Yeah, this is really the first time that we've had, all of our kids here from start to finish with injuries and sicknesses and things like that. This is really the first time that we've been able to have all 10 kids ready to contribute. And, I was extremely pleased from top to bottom. Everybody had a mental focus when they came in the game, whether it was for 2 minutes or 20 minutes, they were ready to make their contribution.
Talking to Dustin Bakel, head coach of York Suburban, getting ready to play in the Holiday Classic Championship tonight against Danville. One of the guys I thought had an impressive game off the bench was Jack Schultz, a sophomore. Last night, 6'2", had some nice rebounds, couple of stickbacks for you.
Yeah, Jack's actually, he's started for us the past 3 or 4 games. Kevin Motes, who's been a 3-year varsity player for us, is, kind of dealing with a little bit of a tweaked ankle, and so Jack has kind of stepped in, and he's got great size, and he's probably one of the most fundamental players that I've had the fortune of coaching. Jack's effort and his attitude, his character is always fantastic during practice, so he's earned his minutes on the floor, and I'm really pleased with the way he's responding so far.
A guy like him, I think, might be important tonight. Watching Danville last night, they're not a huge team, but they hit the boards hard. Vatunik, I think in particular, is a good inside player, number 2 for them. When you look at them, let's talk about, first of all, defensively. What do you need to do against them overall?
Well, I had an opportunity to watch them last night, and Vatunik, obviously, I think he had 23, 24 points last night, both from inside and out. So we need to do a good job of containing him. I was also pretty impressed with Riley, number 10. I thought he had a pretty big night for them. And he was the one with the ability to score from the inside and out. So we definitely need to make sure that we account for him tonight on the floor, do a good job on Vatunik inside. And then I thought they had a player that came off the bench that kind of hit a couple threes.
Riley,
yeah, I don't know if they're brothers, but I noticed there was about 3 or 4 Rileys on the roster. So we need to make sure that we account for him when he comes in the game, because he was able to break up that zone pretty easily last night with some open looks.
All right, Coach. Congrats on last night. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Back with more of our pregame show after these messages on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. They have offices in York and Dillsburg, and their practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care in a friendly, comfortable environment. Call our York office at 767-6694 to make your appointment, or in Dillsburg, call 502-1186. We've got your smile at Hunters Hill Orthodontics. Visit our new location at 1399 South Queen Street, opening in mid-August.
GameTimePA.com is your home for local high school sports. Log on for all the scores, stats, photos, and more, plus live stream coverage of the area's can't-miss matchups all season long. Stay in the game no matter where you are with the free GameTimePA app. Download it directly to your iPhone or Android and get all the Game Time features you love when you're on the go. Available at the iPhone App Store, Android Market, and, of course, GameTimePA.com.
Your teams all the time. York's only place for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
And welcome back to York Tech. Ron Ruman here tonight. Again, Andy Bria under the weather, so wishing our best to Andy for a quick recovery. Hope to have you back alongside next Tuesday night when we return to high school basketball. Our Vito's Pizza pregame show here, our coaches' interviews tonight, brought to you by Media One, and this is normally where our look around the league segment would be, brought to you by Kochman Kunkel Insurance, but again, we're going to take just a quick look at where things stand right now. York High so far looking good in Division I with the win over Central down at the Bearcat Gym, and then York High putting up 124 points last night. Wow. Troy Sowers guys firing on all cylinders, and only 2 losses to Reading in the tip-off tournament, and then a 1-point loss to State Power Chester a couple of Saturdays ago. So right now you got to look at the Bearcats at the top, Division I. After that, Central still looking pretty good. They're the defending league champs, of course. I think they're going to improve as the year goes on and be there at the end. Red Lion off to a good start, and then Spring Grove, the Rockets, who have struggled for a number of years now, off to a good start, and we'll have them hosting Dallastown next Tuesday. So that should be an interesting contest as those teams, the Wildcats, getting a few wins under their belt and leading, according to the scoreboard, leading Eastern tonight, which is a bit of a surprise. In Division II right now, you got to say Northeastern's up top. They have a key non-tournament game tonight against Hempfield, a team that Central beat by 3 for the championship of a tournament last weekend. I guess it was Saturday. So we'll see what Northeastern does, but they are undefeated and really blew out West York in a game we had the Tuesday before Christmas. So the Bobcats leading Division II right now. After that, Dover has to be the 2 team right there, I think, and West York and Eastern right after that should be a very competitive Division II this year. And in Division III, Hanover, defending district champs, looking good. They're undefeated in league play, just 1 loss overall, and looking pretty good so far. After that, I think you got to look at York Catholic, even though they lost a couple here, but York Catholic and DeLone probably going to battle for the second playoff spot as far as the league goes from Division III. So that's a quick Kochman Kunkel Insurance look around the league as where things stand here, kind of the 1/3 post of the season. After this, things get really serious. We've got 5 straight weeks of league action. We'll have 2 games a week for you every week here on Sports Radio 1350. Again, the York College Spartans winning tonight. You had that one with Darrell Henry from D.C., so congrats to the York College Spartan men. And don't forget, tomorrow, Hershey Bears 225 as they'll be at Wilkes-Barre Scranton, and then a couple of hoops games tomorrow night as you're getting ready to ring in the new year. Creighton at Providence at 7:15, Georgetown at Xavier at 9:45. Thursday at 12:45, the Winter Classic as the Capitals host the Chicago Blackhawks. And a York College women's men's basketball doubleheader Saturday at 1:45. Darrell will have the call there at Christopher Newport, and Bears hockey 6:20 Saturday night as well. This is the Vito's Pizza pregame show as we get ready for Suburban and Danville for the Holiday Classic Championship here at York Tech. And take a break, come back with the Broadway Trans starting lineups after this. The high school basketball game of the week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK and GameTimePA.com.
Kochman & Kunkel Insurance Group, part of the Keystone Insurers Group, can save you 15 to 50% for just 15 minutes of your time. We customize plans for your needs and find you the best rate and protection. Discounts for good driver, good student, homeowners, renters, and multiple policies. Plus health, life, and all types of business insurance. Locally owned by Rudy and Pam Kochman, 3217 East Market Street, York. Call 854-0300 or online at KIGYork.com. Kochman & Kunkel Insurance Group, a proud supporter of local high school sports.
What do John Yachty, Jacob Yachty, Austin Tillotz, and Kelly Ryan and Morgan Klunk have in common? Besides being basketball players, 2,000-point scorers, all-state athletes, or state champions, they all trained with John Kirchner at Unique Physique. John guarantees that he will increase your vertical jump, increase your strength, quickness, and get you ready for the upcoming season. Coaches, get your team ready with plyometrics, and John will even come to your gym to get your team ready. Players and coaches, call John Kirchner at Unique Physique at 755-2639 for details.
My name is Leslie Delp. I'm with Olivia's House, and we've been a York Traditions Bank customer for 4 years. Olivia's House is a nonprofit organization that offers no-cost services to families, and we specialize in helping children after the death of a loved one. Olivia's House is much like York Traditions Bank. Both started in 2002, small, independent, created by people from this community, building from the ground up. And what is so remarkable is when we really needed a bank to get behind us and help us, York Traditions was there. You can't find better bankers. And anytime you know the people that you need to ask advice from and get wisdom from, it just feels comfortable. We really feel like we're calling family. It's just what makes it easy to do banking.
Large enough to help you build your business. Small enough to build a relationship. York Traditions Bank.
I think York Traditions Bank has that traditional feel, and they hold our hand.
Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 1350, WOIK.
Welcome back to York Tech. Ron Ruman here with you. Again, Andy Bria under the weather tonight. Hope Andy's back soon and wish him all the best and hope he's able to enjoy the new year. York Suburban and Danville going for the Holiday Classic Championship tonight. And the starting lineup's brought to you by Broadway Transmission. For the Danville Ironmen, 3-2, defeating Bethlehem Catholic last night. And Bethlehem Catholic defeating York Catholic 76-56 in the third place game tonight. For the Ironmen, they'll send out 6'3" senior forward Jeff Vitunak. He is a guy that works under the boards really well. He really hit the glass last night on the way to a double-figure scoring night. 6'2" senior guard Shane Riley. He is a smooth operator. He can drive to the hoop, slash to the basket, and he can hit the three as well. He is a guy that can cause Suburban a lot of headaches tonight. 6'2" senior forward Gabe Shope will join Vitunak battling under the boards. 6'1" senior forward John Stem, and 5'8" sophomore guard Gavin Geiger will round out the starting lineup for Coach Lenny Smith. They typically go about 8 deep, and off the bench, Matt Malloy will come in and run the point, and Brett Riley had 3 3-pointers off the bench last night for the Ironmen. For York Suburban, Dusty Bakel's crew 2-7 overall after the win last night, 1-4 in the league, and they will send out 6' senior forward Shai Carter. He's averaging 16 points a game, 8 rebounds and 2.5 assists. 5'8" junior guard Marcus Trust, 8.8 points a game, 3.4 assists and almost 2 steals. 5'10" junior Donovan Mears at 9.1 points a game, leads him in threes with 11. 5'10" junior guard Thomas Merkel, 2.5 points a game, and 6'2" sophomore Jack Schultz, 3.3 points per game. He had a nice game last night hitting the boards. Trojans average 54 a game, give up 59. Those are the starting lineups from Broadway Trans. Take a break, come back with our keys to the game and opening tip after this on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
Broadway Transmission? I don't know how they do it.
We've been in business for 60 years at the same location.
I don't know how they do it.
It's our long-term nationwide warranties.
Oh, and don't forget our online appointment scheduling.
I still don't know how they do it.
They toted my van at no cost with my repair.
It's our ATRA certified technicians. Don't forget the good-looking genius in the office.
Come on, man.
I know they helped me with financing. Still, with my bad credit, I don't know how they do it.
I did my research and felt comfortable that Broadway is a AAA approved specialty repair shop. I showed my AAA card and saved some hard-earned cash.
I was happy to get a $100 rebate in the mail after the job was done.
I sure don't know how they do it, but I do know they get it done, and they get it done right.
Broadway Transmission. We'll get your shift together and back on the road fast. Check us out on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
There's only one place for local high school sports. Sports Radio 1350.
And we're back at York Tech. Ron Ruman here with you tonight. Suburban and Danville for the Holiday Classic Championship. Hope you're enjoying your Christmas holidays and getting ready for New Year's as well. I want to wish you all the best from all of us here at Sports Radio 1350. And I believe we're going to have a check presentation right now for the Special Olympics. See if we can pick up some of that on the PA here.
Good evening. For many years, the law firm of Griffith, Strickler, Learman, Salmos, and Hawkins has been a proud supporter of York County Special Olympics. For the last 15 years, we've had the athletes for York County Special Olympics prepare the artwork that appears on the holiday card that we send out to the friends and the clients of the law firm. So right now, I'd just like to recognize the Special Olympians whose artwork we utilized this year. Some of the artwork was prepared by Amanda Macho, who unfortunately is ill and not able to join us this evening. But Amanda has participated in Special Olympics for the last 2 years. She participates in bowling, bocce, track and field. She's involved in the Best Buddies program at York College. She enjoys crafts, playing music. She plays the drums, saxophone, and trumpet. And she's also an accomplished fisherwoman. She won a fishing tournament this year where she caught 22 fish. And we're grateful for Amanda for allowing us to use her arms. Thank you very much for With me, however, help me is Xavier Weary. Xavier has participated in Special Olympics since he was 8 years old. He participates in several sports. He's told me that he's won gold medal for bowling, he won gold medal for softball, he's won gold medal for track and field. He's also won other medals for soccer as well as basketball. And if you were here last night, Xavier was part of the Orange team, which won the exhibition game last night. Xavier told me about a month ago, and he's sticking to it tonight, his favorite subject in school is social studies, and he also has a pet guinea pig at home named Chico. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Xavier. The law firm Griffith Strickler, Lear, Salmos, and Hawkins would like to thank you for allowing us to use your artwork on our Christmas card. We'd like to present this check for $1,000 to York County Special Olympics with our thanks and best wishes for the new year. Thank you.
And that check presentation here for $1,000. Congratulations to GSLSC and the great work they do every year in putting on this holiday tournament. We're going to take a break and back with the Wellspan opening tip, Maple Donuts keys to the game after this on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
We welcome you to the Step into a Maple Donuts this holiday season and you'll be walking in a donut wonderland. What better way to spread a little joy this time of year than with a big, bountiful box of Maple Donuts? Charlie Donuts' little helpers have been busy baking all kinds of sweet goodies to brighten your holidays. Take a shopping break with one of Charlie's powdered jelly-filled or a fresh French cruller. Start a new family tradition when you decorate your tree. Pick up some cinnamon sugar donut holes or vanilla icing with sprinkles or apple-filled donuts or everyone's favorite, a Maple Donuts glazed. So celebrate the season with great tasting sweetness. Walking in a donut wonderland. Oh, looking for an interesting way to say happy holidays? A Maple Donuts gift certificate ought to do the trick. Right, big fella? Ho, ho, ho! Maple Donuts! Maple Donuts taste right. Crispy and tasty treat. Anytime, day or night. For a gift like delight. Maple Donuts taste right.
Remember when the goal was to see how fast you could run home from school? Play 99 straight innings of wiffle ball? Or jump up onto anything? At Wellspan Health, we think making time to play is still a great goal. Being healthy is how you get there. And just in case your grown-up body can't keep up with your inner child, Wellspan Orthopedics walk-in injury care is there to help with a team specially trained in treating sprains, strains, and broken bones. If you have a Wellspan primary care physician, your visit is added to your electronic health record so your doctor may coordinate any follow-up care. You never need an appointment. And both our Apple Hill location in York and our new Hanover Orthopedics location are open evenings and weekends. You can get all the details about orthopedic walk-in injury care at wellspan.org/injury. At Wellspan Health, It's our goal to help you get healthy and stay healthy, no matter how old you are or how young you feel.
Your county, your teams. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Hey, welcome back to Your Tech. Ron Ruman with you. And our Maple Donuts keys to the game, as you heard from Dustin Bakel in the pregame, they've got to hit the boards tonight and close out on the three-point shooters because those are the two things that Danville does very well. And for Suburban, too, they got to get contributions from a lot of guys, which they did last night. And so that's a key for them. They got, of course, Shy Carter, who's their leading scorer at 16 a game. They got guys coming off the bench and made big contributions last night, and that'll be a key for them as well. As the Ironmen are introduced in front of a nice crowd here tonight. I had a bigger crowd last night, but a decent crowd here tonight. And the Trojans now will be introduced on our Wellspan opening tip. Will be coming your way in just a moment. A little bit of a size advantage for Danville. Their front court is 6'1", 6'2", 6'3". For Suburban, they really go 6'2", 6 feet and 5'10", and they'll bring 6'3" Theo Thomas, 6'2" Zach Weinstein off the bench. Kevin Moats, a 6'1" senior who gives them a big, bulky inside presence. Not playing tonight. He's got a lingering ankle injury, so they're going to hold him out tonight. Hopefully he's ready to go for the meat of their season, which will be starting next week. They'll be playing at Trinity on Saturday, but also, of course, we'll start the final 5 weeks of the season coming up next week. So the starters being introduced, those are our Maple Donuts keys to the game. Wellspan tip coming your way in just a moment. And our officiating crew tonight, Phil Miller, Gordy Kaufman, and Steve Keller. A good crew, veteran crew, and they'll be keeping things in good order for us here tonight. So glad you're with us. Ron Ruman here on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com. Suburban, the home team here tonight in the black uniforms with the white numbers and orange trim, and Danville, the traveling uniforms, white with the orange and blue trim. Steve, Suburban's home, right? Suburban's home.
I assume Danville's home.
Danville's home. Look, Danville. All right, Danville actually the home team here tonight. All right, so make sure we keep that straight. And Jeff Vitunak will jump it against Shy Carter, and Suburban will go left to right here in the first half as we see it. Our opening tip brought to you by Wellspan. Gordy Kaufman tosses it, and it's controlled by Shane Riley. Got to get up on him, and they are. Donovan Mears right out on him. Man-to-man defense by Suburban. Gavin Geiger out front. Good pressure on the ball by Suburban. Marcus Trust out on him. They give it off to Shope. Left side now Riley drives, cut off nicely by Merkel, and has to give it up to Stem. John Stem now back to the point guard, Gavin Geiger. And a steal by Carter. Shy Carter with the steal, pushes it into the front court, but it's stolen back by Geiger. And here comes Danville now. Riley gets it over to Vitunak, who drives, puts it up in traffic, off glass, and it's good. Jeff Vitunak with a tough drive and 6-foot bucket off glass, 2-0 Danville, and they press. But Suburban gets it into the front court with Mears. Nice feed on the low post to Carter. Dribbles underneath, gets it out for a three by Mears. Had a good look, but it won't go. Ball's on the floor. Good hustle by Schultz. He kicks it off to Trust. His shot is short, and a rebound off to Riley. And he gets it. Shane Riley will bring it up now. The 6'2 senior, dangerous inside and out for Danville. Right side, they get it to Shope. Shope bodied up by Merkel there at their foul line extended. Swing it to the near side is Riley with it. And around a screen, Geiger at the top of the key. Now on the right side to Stem. Top of the key. Vitunak likes to drive from out there, but gives it up to Geiger. On the left side, he drives in the paint. Little guy blocked from behind by Carter, but picked up inside by Vitunak. And Jeff Vitunak opportunistic there with the close-in basket off the block shot, really, by Carter. Vitunak has all 4 points, and Danville leads at 4-0 in the early going. We're a minute and a half in. Down the right side of the lane goes Trust, and Marcus Trust with a nice drive, and he banks it home off the glass from the right side, and it is 4-2 Ironmen. Geiger brings it up, picked up by Trust, now gets it over to John Stem. Gets a screen from Vitunak, top of the key. Nothing there. Goes on the right side to Riley. He gets a screen now. He can pop it. Oh, nice give and go that time. An interior passing from Shope over to Vitunak, but he lost it inside. So Suburban recovered well, and on the turnover, they will get it. Trailing 4-2. 6 minutes exactly left in the first quarter. 26th annual Robert H. Griffith Special Olympics Holiday Tournament Championship, and the press gets a turnover here as the ball's on the ground, and Gavin Geiger comes up with a second steal. Gets it in the front court to John Stem. He's about 35 feet out. Geiger center circle will reset it. Picked up now by Carter out there. Gets it to Stem here on the left side. He gets a screen from Batunak. Get it to Batunak on the low post. He feeds it across the lane. The layup is missed inside by Shope, but Batunak is there with the rebound, and he draws a foul. So the Ironmen are hitting the boards early, and the foul is on Marcus Trust, his first and the team's first. We said this was going to be an issue, and so far Batunak and Riley doing the job on the boards. So Batunak with all 4 Danville points so far, get 2 free throws here, and the first one is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there, and it is 5-2 Danville. 5:34 left here in the first quarter. Second shot coming for the 6'3 senior, and it is good as well. So it is 6-2, and all 6 points belong to Jeff Batunak. The pressure in the backcourt applied by Danville. Mears with it, gets it over to Trust. In the front court, they go to Schultz at the right foul line extended. Now Trust drives, feeds it inside to Carter, who hit the layup. Beautiful pass that time from Marcus Trust. Carter banks it home, and it is 6-4 Suburban within 2. Good way to beat the press and get it quickly in the front court and take it right at the bucket. Around a screen, Riley, give and go with Shope down the right side. Blocked inside by Schultz, but they're going to whistle him for the foul. And so Schultz got up high to get the block. Well, they're actually going to say the foul is going to be on Donovan Mears with the body down low, so it wasn't the Schultz block. First on Donovan, second on the team, and Shope, the 6'2 senior, on the line for a couple of free throws here. Right-handed shot is good, so the Ironmen 3 of 3 at the line so far and lead it 7-4. 5:08 left in the first quarter. Ron Ruman here. Glad you're with us on Sports Radio 1350 and Game Time PA, and I'm supposed to say hello to Key West in Danville listening on the internet tonight. Second one is good by Gabe Shope as well, and it's 8-4 Danville, and they're 4 of 4 from the stripe. Again, the full court press in the backcourt. Trust gets it to Donovan Mears. He crosses the timeline, gets it to Carter at the high post, has a lane, drives down the middle of the lane and is fouled hard. And we're going to see, I think it's going to be on Shope. Nope, it's on Stem. Could have gone either way. John Stem picks up his first and the team's first. Shea Carter, as you heard Dustin Bakel in the pregame say, he can finish at the hoop, and he would have done so just there, but he was hammered. And Shea, a 58% free throw shooter, will get 2 free throws here and try and cut this 4-point lead, and he hits the first. So Shea with 3 in the early going here, averaging 16 a game to lead the Trojans. He's a 6-foot sophomore. And the second free throw is good as well. So we are perfect at the line tonight, and that's been a struggle for the teams in the last 2 or 3 years to hit free throws. 8-6 Danville as they move it up crisply with passing and get it to Geiger in the front court. Now Suburban in the 2-3 trapping zone. This worked well, and they get a turnover as it went off Shope's left hand. This defense worked well against York Catholic last night, and Suburban goes to it early here. 4:45 left in the first quarter, and they trail by 2. Trust in the backcourt now and gets it ahead to Donovan Mears, and over to Trust to Schultz, drives into the paint from the left side. It took an extra step, tried to make the head fake to get Shope off his feet, took the extra step, and the sophomore turns it over. So Danville basketball, 4:32 left here in the first quarter, and Sawyer Robinson will check in for Suburban at the next dead ball, a 6'1 senior. And Jack Schultz is coming out for something. I'm not sure what the issue was. They stopped the play for a moment, so Sawyer Robinson in. Schultz heading back to the locker room for something. They need his presence out there. He did a nice job last night. He'll hit the boards. So here's the 2-3 zone for Suburban. Ironmen pass it around out front, Stem and Geiger. Geiger, the point guard, on the right side now to Shane Riley, who can hit the 3. Right side, they're right out on him with Merkel, though. And they'll swing it to the other side. Stem now in the near corner. Batunak. Some patience here by Danville, leading at 8-6 halfway through the first quarter. Geiger to the right side. Now Stem top of the key. Near steal by Trust, but they get it back, and Riley has it. Skips it over to Geiger in the far corner. He has to get it out of there to John Stem. Swings it down. A skip pass here to Riley. He drives in the paint, and he took an extra step, and Gordy Coughlin picked it up, so that will turn it back over, and Matt Malloy checks in now at the point guard spot for Gavin Geiger. Malloy is a 5'9 junior. 8-6, Danville leading at 3:40 left in the first, and the Ironmen in that full court press. Shy Carter will inbound it. Gets it into Mears, now back to Trust. Mears still in the backcourt. Get it ahead to Shy Carter. He will drive, take it all the way to the hoop, up off glass, and good. Man, he started that drive from about 35 feet out and glided the last 10 feet off glass, and we are tied at 8. Carter has 6. Stem with it out front now to Malloy. Malloy facing this. It's a 3-2 zone. Really high post is Shope. Gives it back out to Malloy now to Riley on the far side. High post they go to Vitunek to Riley on the baseline, and a runner down there is good. Well, good ball movement that time. Riley off the feed from Vitunek. Riley's on the board now, and it is 10-8 Danville. 3 minutes left in the first. Vitunek gets a steal on the press and then is fouled by Donovan Mears. So Vitunek gets the steal and then draws the foul from Donovan Mears, and that is 2 on Donovan in the early going. And so Jeff Vitunek, the 6'3 senior, back to the line where he is 2 of 2 here so far this evening. 10-8 Danville leading, 2:58 left in the first quarter. And the first free throw is no good. First miss we've had at the line tonight. That one's short, barely drawing some iron. And Donovan Mears will go to the bench. Brady Wilt checks in now for him for Suburban. Brady, a 5'9 senior, has 5 3-pointers on the season. Second free throw, that's short as well. And rebound to Brady Wilt. And he will work it up now as Danville falls back. Danville in man-to-man defense. Top of the key now, Merkel, right side Robinson, Shy Carter top of the key. Off to Brady Wilt, and now to Marcus Trust as they work it around outside. Top of the key, Robinson. It's a pick from Carter. Nothing there, goes back to Marcus Trust. Trust with John Stem on him. They get it into Carter, who was pushed off the box by Vitunek. Double team, gets it out to Trust for 3. That's too strong. Rebound by Carter, puts it back up and in. Shy Carter working the glass. His first rebound. He has 8 points now. And it is 10 all with 2:20 left here in the first quarter. Steve Keller telling the players, let the ball go through the hoop. After a bucket, just let it alone. Matt Malloy works it up now, and he will be met by this 1-2-2 zone, really, I guess, for Suburban, or 3-2, depending on how you want to look at it. Chase Riley outside. He's a good 3-point shooter, and they've got Wilt on him. Lobs it inside to Shope, back to Riley. Riley attacks now, goes back out to Malloy here. And the left side, the near side, as we look at it, Danville going right to left here. Vitunek backing down on Robinson. Nice spin move by Vitunek. And I'll tell you what, he's got some nice post moves as 6'3 senior, and he has 8 points in the first quarter, and it's 12-10 Danville. $1:40 left in the first quarter. Pass to Shy Carter too high, and Shope gets the 4th steal of the quarter for Danville as they push it down, firing it into Vitunek underneath, but broken up by Sawyer Robinson, and it went out of bounds apparently off of Sawyer, though it's going to stay with Danville, but good play by Robinson to prevent Vitunek from getting that inside. Vitunek and Robinson will be jousting on the low post for now. Jack Schultz went into the locker room to check on something. He's back on the Suburban bench now. And John Stem will inbound it for the Ironmen under their hoop. Around a screen, Riley gets a 3 in the corner, a little bit short on that. And the battle for the offensive rebound goes to Thomas Merkel. And up front in the front court, Chase Riley knocks it out of bounds and will stay with Suburban. It's Stem and Robinson going at it under the boards there. And Colton Riley checks in now for Stem for Danville. Riley, a 6'1 junior forward. 3 Rileys on this team for Danville, and now Danville going to a 1-3-1 zone with Malloy on the point. Top of the key, Merkel has a look at a 3 and drains it. Merkel with the tray off the nice feed from Sawyer Robinson. Merkel's 6th 3 of the year, and Suburban takes his first lead of the night, 13-12. Near steal out front by Carter and Truss, but Danville gets it inside to Shope. Shope goes up hard and gets the roll. Gabe Shope is on the board, and Danville retakes the lead at 14-13. Near steal by Vitunek in the backcourt, and now Trust hits the deck. Shy Carter picks it up, and he will push it into the front court. Carter in the lane, behind the back to Merkel in the corner. Works it back out to Wilt, who drives a little floater from 8 feet. That won't go. Inside Sawyer Robinson with the rebound, and he is hacked by Matt Malloy on the ground. That's Malloy's first, the team's second. And Sawyer Robinson with the offensive rebound, and 6'3". Theo Thomas will give Shy Carter a break now. Thomas, a senior, he can give him a little help on the boards as well. Marcus Trust will inbound it under the Trojan hoop. They trail by a point. 36 seconds left in the first. In the corner, here's Wilt for 3. That one's strong, but there's Thomas with the offensive rebound. Immediately takes it up, partially blocked by Shope, and Vitunek comes away with it. And ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Suburban ball. Tom Merkel will inbound it as Suburban at their hoop, attacking the basket to our right. Trust with it, dribbles and goes to Robinson between the circles. Now right side to Brady Wilt. Skip pass over to Merkel, back to Trust. High post, they go to Thomas. And working back around the perimeter, here's a three by Merkel on the left side, a little bit short. Good box out and rebound by Colton Riley. Here come the Ironmen. Chase Riley with it, drives the right side, goes back to Batunak, and back to Riley beyond the arc. 2 seconds in the quarter, he heaves it at the buzzer. It does not go, and we have played one, and our score is Danville 14, York Suburban 13. This timeout courtesy of Hunters Hill Ortho on the high school basketball game of the week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
Putting a winning team on the field starts with a good manager. Murray Securus believes the same is true when it comes to all-star health benefits. And Murray Securus Choice Benefits Marketplace just made managing that call a whole lot easier. Employers can now offer a comprehensive benefits program that controls costs and gives employees the education and resources to be active in managing their health care. Designed for employer groups of 20 or more, Choice Benefits Marketplace gives your employees the power of choice and simplifies benefits administration for employers. Contact Murray Securus or go to choicebenefitsmarketplace.com.
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 1350, WOIK.
Kochman & Kunkel Insurance Group, part of the Keystone Insurers Group, can save you 15 to 50% for just 15 minutes of your time. We customize plans for your needs and find you the best rate and protection. Discounts for good driver, good student, homeowners, renters, and multiple policies. Plus health, life, and all types of business insurance. Locally owned by Rudy and Pam Kochman, 3217 East Market Street, York. Call 854-0300 or online at KIGYork.com. Kochman & Kunkel Insurance Group, a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Join me, Steve Zabin, mornings at 6 on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Suburban starts the ball in the second quarter. Sawyer Robinson drives to the hoop, lost it in traffic though, and Batunak comes away with it. His second steal pushes it ahead to Riley down the left side, and he missed the driving layup, and the rebound is taken down by Marcus Trust, and he is fouled. Much to the dismay of the Danville Ironmen, the fouls on Batunak, his first, the team's third. So end-to-end action early on, and Suburban winning the rebounding battle so far 7-3 by my count, and that's going to be a key for them. And it didn't start out that way, but Batunak will go to the bench now, and he'll be replaced by John Stem. Batunak, their best inside player, so just a blow for him, maybe starting the beginning of the second quarter. And against the press, Suburban working it in the backcourt with Wilt and Marcus Trust. Still in the backcourt, and there's a steal by Riley. Takes it up and is fouled by Marcus Trust, and that is 2 on him. So Trust and Mears each with 2 fouls early, as the turnovers against the press have really hurt the Trojans early on. And Shane Riley, with a bucket so far, will go to the line for 2. He's a 6'2 senior who really had a good game last night in the win over Bethlehem Catholic. It's 14-13, Danville leading Suburban with 7:28 left in the second quarter, and Riley hits the first free throw. It's 15-13 now. Batunak looks okay. Looked like he might have been in a little pain when he went off the court, but he's walking around okay down in the far end of the bench, so we expect to see him back pretty soon. Second shot is off, and the rebound, Sawyer Robinson knocked it out to Brady Wilt, and here come the Trojans. They get it down, baseline drive by Merkel, nowhere to go, has to go back out to Wilt. He has a 3 though, and off the back of the rim, no, rebound by Thomas, and takes it up hard and got it there, Theo Thomas, and that's what he can bring you at 6'3 in there. His second offensive rebound of the night, and we are tied at 15. Low post, they get it into Shope. Shope working inside against Trust, missed it, and the rebound is pulled in by Brady Wilt, who has 3 rebounds already at 5'9". And they get it down on the post to Thomas. Thomas takes it in against Shope, takes it up hard, draws the foul, count the basket and a foul. Gabe Shope picks up his first foul, and Theo Thomas working hard down low, gets his second bucket, and he will get a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Theo not been to the line yet this year. He missed the first several games for Suburban, but looking, he's really going to give them a pickup inside now. And the shot coming now for Theo Thomas. And it is no good off the back of the iron, and Shope with the rebound for the Ironmen. Gets it out to Riley, gets it ahead now to Gavin Geiger, is checked back in for Matt Malloy at the point, and Suburban has gone back to a man-to-man defense now. Geiger dribbling out front with Merkel on him, and a 5-second call. Good defense by Thomas Merkel, and he gets the turnover for the Trojans on the 5-second closely guarded call as Jack Schultz and Shai Carter check back in for Suburban as Merkel and Trust will take a seat on the bench. Carter will inbound it across the way from us in midcourt. 17-15, Suburban leading now, 6:40 left here in the first half. Sawyer Robinson, the top of the key to Carter. Back to Schultz now beyond the arc. Schultz gives it up to Wilt. Wilt thought about it, 3 feet it inside to Carter, but too many white shirts there knocked away. And here come the Ironmen, Riley down the right side, and he is fouled hard as he took it to the bucket. Riley got his second steal there inside. Kind of a forced pass for the Trojans, and Sawyer Robinson picks up his first personal foul. And Riley will go back to the free throw line. He is 1 of 2 tonight. He will get 2 more. The Ironmen getting a lot of free throws here in the first half. And the first one is on the way, and it is good. So with that, the Ironmen are 2 for 6 of 9 at the line so far. And their 10th free throw of this first half about to come. Suburban is 2 out of 3 at the stripe. And Riley hits it, so he is 3 of 4 there, has 5 points, and we're tied again at 17. 6:20 left in the first half. Here's that full court press. Carter in the backcourt gets it to Wilt. Brady looks it over, gets it to Carter on the far side. Carter in the front court, now to Wilt. They handle it well, skip it in the far side. Driving on the baseline is Theo Thomas, and he is called for the charge. Good job by John Stem standing in there to take the charge. Thomas lowered the right shoulder as he drove, and that'll be his first personal foul. And I have to credit the 6'1 senior John Stem for standing in there and taking the hit as Thomas drove to the bucket. So still tied at 17, 6:07 left on the turning clock here in the first half. And Geiger into the front court now. It looks like Suburban has gone back to the 2-3 or 1-2-2 zone. In the far corner is Batunak, who's checked back in for Danville. Riley here at the arc, skips it over, and good anticipation steal by Thomas. Thomas pushes it in the front court down into the lane. He's fouled before the shot. There's going to be a foul on Danville. Good anticipation by Thomas to make that pick. The foul's on Gavin Geiger. It's his first, the team's 5th. So Thomas will inbound it under the Suburban basket. A timeout taken by Dustin Bako. It'll be his first and Suburban's first as well. 5:48 left in the first half. And this timeout courtesy of Hunters Hill Ortho. Danville 17, Suburban 17. The championship game of the 26th annual Robert H. Griffith Holiday Classic on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
Serving York for over 50 years, Vito's Pizza. Check out their daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, 11 till 2. 2 slices of pizza and a small soda, only $3.99, or a small sub for only $4.25. Monday night, 2 large cheese pizzas for only $15.99. Tuesday, a large stromboli and large pitcher of soda, just $11.99. Wednesday, a large cheese pizza and large pitcher of soda, just $11.49. Vito's open till midnight, Monday through Thursday till 1 a.m., Fridays and Saturdays. Dine in at 1734 South Queen Street, York, or get carry-out. Call 843-1143.
Your county, your teams. Sports Radio 1350 WOIK. First in York, first in sports.
Trojans facing a zone defense now as they attack the basket to our right. We're tied a deep 3 by Brady Wilt off the back of the iron, and a long rebound to Shane Riley. Riley in the front court off to Batunak on the right side, drives to the baseline. Nothing there, has to go back out to Riley. He thought about a 3, drives instead. Floater in the lane from about 10, and that's too strong. Ball's batted around, and Riley tracks it down in the corner, saves it to Shope. Good hustle on his part. Far corner to Batunak. He gives it up to Riley and back to Geiger now, and Donovan Mears will check back in for Suburban the next dead ball. And they work it around the near side. It's knocked out of bounds by the Trojans, so Danville will keep it. Tied at 17, 5:08 left here in what's been a good first half so far. Shane Riley will inbound it under the Ironman basket. Entered into Shope in the near corner, back out to Geiger. And Riley behind a screen there, but they fight through it. He puts up a 2-pointer. That won't go. Hit the rim twice, and it's picked up by Batunak in the far corner. He's double teamed and still in some trouble now. Finally hands it off to Stem. They get it to Riley. He gets a look at a 3 on the right side, a little bit short, and battle for the basketball goes out of bounds off of Danville. Boy, a lot of contact between Schultz and Batunak there, and I think both sides looking for some kind of a call as Lenny Smith, the Danville coach, complaining a lot. Dusty Bakel would have lost some hair if he had any to lose there. And Zach Weinstein checks in now, a 6'2 sophomore. lot of contact down there, no call. It's the Suburban basketball. Shai Carter will inbound it. Still tied at 17, 4:45 left in the first half. Carter in the backcourt against the press, dribbles it into the front court now and attacks it into the lane, feeds it over to Thomas on the left side. He took an extra step. The defense came that time from Shane Riley, and Thomas took the extra step, and I think Riley said something to him about that afterwards, so keep an eye on that matchup. In the backcourt is Gavin Geiger, pushes it in the front court to Riley now, over to Stem, top of the key. Back to Geiger, center court, drives, feeds Riley on the right side. In the corner to Vatunak. He's double teamed and in some trouble, gets it off to Geiger, to high post to Riley, out to Stem for three. No, he hits the deck afterwards with contact from Weinstein, no call. And Carter chases the rebound down in the corner. And again, the protestations coming from Danville coach Lenny Smith. Carter at the other end, drives, scoop shot, offensive foul, as standing in there to take his second charge of the night is John Stem, and Shai Carter picks up his first. And that is 17 fouls, but in a player control there'll be no shot, and Stem is sitting on the court here at mid-court. I think he took a shot perhaps to the stomach there on that drive, and he'll be replaced by Colton Riley, and Stem's taken 2 hard charges tonight. Credit him. Nothing official in the book for him as far as points, rebounds, or assists or anything, but he's taken 2 big charges tonight. Riley with it now, back to Geiger in the zone defense by Suburban. Skip pass over to Riley, thought about a 3, passed on it, get it in the near corner to Colton Riley, and to Shane Riley, and back to Colton in the near corner. He drives, takes it to the hoop, scoop shot, won't go. Offensive rebound by Vatunak, that won't go. He gets it again and draws the foul. So Vatunak with a couple of offensive boards and people hitting the deck. Thomas on the deck, Geiger down for Danville. It is physical in there, and that's Jack Schultz picking up his first for Suburban. I'm sorry, it was Colton Riley to hit the deck for Danville. And we've got shots coming here for Jeff Vatunak. He is 2 of 4 at the line so far, and I believe this is a 2-shot foul. Certainly should be, and the first one is there, and that's good. So Vatunak is 3 of 4 at the line right now. And it's 18-17. Danville takes the lead. Matt Malloy checks in, so they've got the 2 point guards on the floor. Gavin Geiger and Matt Malloy both out there for Danville. Second free throw, that is short, but an offensive rebound by Vatunak. So he gets his own miss in the corner to Riley for 3. That won't go, and Carter with a good box out and a rebound. And a foul, an intentional foul is called now as Malloy hits the deck. And Phil Miller's got the call, I think, for this swinging the elbow on Carter, who is checking on Malloy right now. And that's what's going to be the call. And that is the call, intentional foul on Shea Carter. It's his second personal. So that'll be 2 shots and the ball for Danville, who still leads at 18-17, 3:34 left in the first half. And Dusty Bakel saying that he was just trying to clear his path there, but Phil Miller was right on the call and said he felt it was intentional. So Shane Riley will get the 2 free throws for Danville here. And it will be Danville basketball. Carter got his 3rd rebound of the game on that play. And Malloy was the guy who was fouled, so I believe he will be the guy who's going to shoot. And they're explaining that to Coach Lenny Smith. I don't think he gets to pick who shoots. And they are going to let Malloy go out, and they're going to bring in Brett Riley, so perhaps he will shoot the free throws. It will not be Shane Riley in any case. So Brett Riley, a 6'1 senior, who had 3 3-pointers last night, just comes cold off the bench and will shoot 2 free throws with nobody on the line, and the first one is short. Draws some applause from the Suburban fans in the house here. So the second one to come is still 18-17. Danville, not a lot of scoring here. It was 14-13 at the end of 1. Danville leading, and the second free throw is good. So Brett Riley goes 1 of 2, and so Shea Carter now, maybe more importantly, has 2 personal fouls, as do Marcus Trust and Donovan Mears for Suburban. Nobody with more than 1 for Danville. Ironman ball under their hoop, leading 19-17. 3:34 left in the first half, and Shane Riley will inbound it. Goes along the baseline to Brett Riley out to Vatunak, left side to Shane Riley, drives around. Carter blocked inside by Schultz and tried to be saved by Weinstein, but they get it instead to Brett Riley. So good hustle there and a good block by Schultz, but the Ironmen keep it. In the far corner, Brett Riley trying to feed it on the low post to Gabe Shope, who's checked back in, passes it across the lane to Vatunak, who hits it. Was good defense that time by Carter, but a nice pass by Shope. Vatunak puts it up and in. He has 11 here in the first half, and Danville with a 4-point lead, 21-17. Matt Malloy will check back in for the Ironmen. And Carter drives down the lane. Nice drive, or rather, I'm sorry, that was Trust down the lane. A nice feed to Carter, who hits the layup. Trust's second assist of the half, and it's 21-19. Suburban back within 2, and Carter has 10. In the far corner is Brett Riley out to Shane Riley. Riley gets it to Geiger at the free throw line, and he took a step there, took the extra step. And Theo Thomas and Sawyer Robinson in for Suburban, Malloy in for the Ironmen, and Schultz, who played well, and Weinstein, who gave him a couple of good minutes, will sit down for Suburban. So again, Dusty Baker getting all 9 of his guys who are suited and healthy tonight are seeing action and doing well. Kevin Moats not able to play tonight because of the ankle problem. Hopefully have him back in a week or so. Suburban down 2 with the ball, attacking the basket to our right. Marcus Trust with it on the left side, about 30 feet out. And we have a zone defense right now. It looks like a kind of a 1-2-2 or 2-3 for Danville. Trust with it at top of the key, drives left side, now pulls it back. In the far corner they go. There's a 3 by Donovan Mears. Quick release, but it won't go. Sawyer Robinson with the offensive board takes it hard to the hoop and has it blocked out of bounds by Vatunak. So Robinson got his second rebound there, took it hard to the hoop, but was knocked out by Vatunak. The Suburban will keep it, though, under their hoop. 1:58 left in the half. They trail by 2. They get into Shy Carter in the far corner. Carter drives, cut off by Shope. Out to Mears, and Donovan will reset it now against this 1-2-2 zone defense. With Malloy on the point. High post, they go to Thomas. Turns in the paint, puts a floater up for Made. That won't go. And we have a held ball between Stem and Thomas. Alternate possession. It's going to go to Danville. So Thomas had a good look that time, just wouldn't go. Followed his shot, and Stem had good box out position. The held ball. The Ironmen get it on the alternate possession. Some pressure in the backcourt by Carter, with the Ironmen get it in the front court. In the near corner now to Riley for 3. That's Shane Riley off the back of the rim. No. Rebound is battled for it and went out of bounds off of Sawyer Robinson as he was jousting with Vatunak there. They've had some good battles underneath tonight, and Shane Riley will inbound it under the Danville basket. Has to go deep to Vatunak, top of the key. Now in the paint they go to Stem. He feeds it back out to Malloy, dribbles and puts it up from 16, too strong. And long rebound tracked down by Theo Thomas. Thomas pushes it in the front court on the right side. Running the floor is Trust, missed it, but the rebound by Shy Carter, who sticks it back up and in. And that's Carter's 4th rebound. And now John Stem holding his left eye. Gavin Geiger is going to check in for him, and Jack Schultz in for Sawyer Robinson. So Carter, with that offensive rebound and stick back, now has 14 points in this first half to lead Suburban. We're tied at 21, $1:10 left. It's been a good one here. The tournament title on the line here tonight. In the front court come the Ironmen, facing this zone defense of Suburban. Geiger dribbles it out front, looking for something to happen. He's challenged by Mears, and Trust to go to the high post to Shope off the right side of Vatunak. Now back out to Geiger. They work a triangle here. Geiger will reverse it now to Riley. Riley in the near corner to Malloy. Thought about a 3. Carter there to discourage it. Back out to Geiger. Now Malloy and Geiger will reverse it. Now drives in the paint, feeds it to Riley. Near steal by Thomas in the corner of Vatunak for 3. No. Rebound Carter. Went high to get that. Here come the Trojans looking for the lead. 30 seconds left. Trust on the right side. Cut off by Geiger. Puts it up off glass. That won't go. Rebound fought for, and Mears comes away with it. Gets it to Thomas in the paint. Thomas up, and Vatunak with the good defense doesn't get it to go. But a rebound by Trust and out of bounds off of Trust with 16 seconds left, and Danville will have it. So the Trojans got a couple looks inside that time, couldn't convert. And it is not for the timid in the paint at the moment. And Zach Weinstein checks in for Shy Carter to avoid that 3rd personal in these last 16 seconds. And Geiger has it now, brings it into the front court. Off to Riley, back to Geiger. Geiger over to Malloy on the far side, back to Geiger. Clock at 7, clock at 5. Geiger in the corner they go. There's a 3 by Riley off the back of the rim. No rebound, Weinstein, and they don't get the shot off. So we have played a half, and it has been a good one. After 16 minutes, it is Danville 21, York Suburban 21. Our halftime brought to you tonight by our friends at York Mitsubishi. We'll take a break and have our first half recap after this time brought to you by Hunters Hill Ortho on the high school basketball game of the week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK and GameTimePA.com.
Remember when the goal was to see how fast you could run home from school, play 99 straight innings of wiffle ball, or jump up onto anything? At WellSpan Health, we think making time to play is still a great goal. Being healthy is how you get there. And just in case your grown-up body can't keep up with your inner child, WellSpan Orthopedics walk-in injury care is there to help with a team specially trained in treating sprains, strains, and broken bones. If you have a WellSpan primary care physician, your visit is added to your electronic health record so your doctor may coordinate any follow-up care. You never need an appointment, and both our Apple Hill location in York and our new Hanover Orthopedics location are open evenings and weekends. You can get all the details about orthopedic walk-in injury care at wellspan.org/injury. At WellSpan Health, it's our goal to help you get healthy and stay healthy, no matter how old you are or how young you feel.
Mornings at 9. Dan Patrick on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Ron Ruman back with you at York Tech. It is halftime of a good one for the 26th annual Robert H. Griffith Holiday Classic to benefit Special Olympics Championship. 21 all, Danville and York Suburban. Uber producer Jim Harden telling me we're going to be joining Hershey Bears hockey as soon as we're done. So we have a triple header for you here tonight. We had York College basketball with Darrell Henry. Congrats to the Spartans on getting a win down in D.C. tonight. Now this one, and it's a good one. And then we will have Hershey Bears hockey as soon as we are done here tonight. So stay with us right here on Sports Radio 1350. And tomorrow we'll have Hershey Bears hockey again, 2:25 there at Wilkes-Barre Scranton, and then a couple of NCAA basketball games tomorrow night. Creighton at Providence at 7:15 and Georgetown at Xavier at 9:45. And then after you ring in the new year, the Winter Classic for the NHL, the Capitals hosting the Chicago Blackhawks at 12:45. Well, it's been a spirited first half after one. Danville led at 14-13. Suburban took the second quarter 8-7. And so we are knotted at 21 here at halftime of the championship basketball game. Again, for us next week, Tuesday, good Division I matchup, Dallastown at Spring Grove. Our first look at both of those teams, and should be an interesting one between the Rockets and the Wildcats. And again, best wishes to my buddy Andy Bria, under the weather tonight, so hope you recover quickly. I know it's been a bad one. My wife's been battling it for a week and a half. A lot of folks down for the count over the Christmas, New Year's holiday here, so wish Andy all the best and hope to have him back here on Tuesday. And I want to wish all of you a Happy New Year. Glad you've been with us. And again, for another year of sports here on Sports Radio 1350, your home for local sports. And we certainly had a lot of that today with York College basketball, high school basketball, and Hershey Bears hockey all coming your way. Take a break here on the York Mitsubishi Halftime Show and have your Shipley Energy halftime stats after this. 21 all, Suburban and Danville on the high school basketball game of the week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK and GameTimePA.com.
Get ready for winter now and save big on your heating oil or propane costs. Call today to schedule your first fill, and don't forget to ask our energy advisors about the right money-saving plan or budget to fit your lifestyle. Lock in your rate and protect your price all winter. Our price-protected customers save an average of $325 per year. Visit ShipleyEnergy.com or call 855-4SHIPLEY to schedule your next heating oil or propane delivery. Shipley Energy, energy for life.
Step into a Maple Donuts this holiday season and you'll be walking in a donut wonderland. What better way to spread a little joy this time of year than with a big, bountiful box of Maple Donuts? Charlie Donuts' little helpers have been busy baking all kinds of sweet goodies to brighten your holidays. Take a shopping break with one of Charlie's powdered jelly-filled or a fresh French cruller. Start a new family tradition when you decorate your tree. Pick up some cinnamon sugar donut holes or vanilla icing with sprinkles or apple-filled donuts or everyone's favorite, a Maple Donuts glazed. So celebrate the season with great tasting sweetness. Walking in a donut wonderland. Oh, looking for an interesting way to say happy holidays? A Maple Donuts gift certificate ought to do the trick. Right, big fella?
Ho, ho, ho! Maple Donuts!
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 1350, WOIK.
And back at York Tech, Ron Ruman here with you. At halftime, it's the York Mitsubishi halftime show. Suburban and Danville all tied at 21 in the championship game of the 26th annual Robert H. Griffith Holiday Classic to benefit Special Olympics. And they doing some drawings here, and they've got a service dog doing the drawings out here. I'll tell you what, there is not much these service dogs can't do. So great job there. Our halftime stats now brought to you by Shipley Energy for the Danville Ironmen. 6'3" senior Jeff Batunik is having a good first half. He is a tough hombre underneath. He has 11 points here in the first half, 4 buckets, 3 of 5 at the line. He's also got 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. Shane Riley, their big gun last night against Bethlehem Catholic, they've held him pretty well in check. He has just 5 points here at halftime with 1 bucket, 3 of 4 at the line. Does have 2 rebounds and 2 steals. Gabe Shope, 6'2" senior underneath, has 4 points, a bucket, 2 of 2 at the line, a rebound, a steal, and an assist. Gavin Geiger, their point guard, is scoreless, does have 2 steals. John Stem, 1 a rebound. Colton Riley off the bench for a rebound, and Brett Riley off the bench for a point, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. For the York Suburban Trojans, Shai Carter is had a heck of a first half. He has 12 points. He's got 5 buckets, 2 of 2 at the free throw line, 5 rebounds and a steal. Marcus Trust, 2 points, also has a couple of nice assists and a rebound. Donovan Mears has a rebound in the first half. Sawyer Robinson has 2 rebounds and an assist. Thomas Merkel has a rebound. Brady Will, 3 rebounds. Jack Schultz, a rebound. Theo Thomas has had a decent first half, a couple of buckets. He has 4 points, 0 of 1 at the line, 3 rebounds and a steal, and Zach Weinstein off the bench for 1 rebound. Those are halftime stats courtesy of Shipley Energy. 21 all, Danville and Suburban, 16 minutes to the tournament championship, and we'll have them for you coming up next on the high school basketball game of the week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine on your home for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOIK and GameTimePA.com.
What do John Yachty, Jacob Yachty, Austin Tillotz, and Kelly Ryan and Morgan Klunk have in common? Besides being basketball players, 2,000-point scorers, all-state athletes, or state champions, they all trained with John Kirchner at Unique Physique. John guarantees that he will increase your vertical jump, increase your strength, quickness, and get you ready for the upcoming season. Coaches, get your team ready with plyometrics, and John will even come to your gym and get your team ready. Players and coaches, call John Kirchner at Unique Physique at 755-2639 for details.
Broadway transmission? I don't know how they do it.
We've been in business for 60 years at the same location.
I don't know how they do it.
It's our long-term nationwide warranties.
Oh, and don't forget our online appointment scheduling.
I still don't know how they do it.
They toted my van at no cost with my repair.
It's our ATRA certified technicians. Don't forget the good-looking genius in the office.
Come on, man.
I know they helped me with financing. Still, with my bad credit, I don't know how they do it.
I did my research and felt comfortable that Broadway is a AAA-approved specialty repair shop. I showed my AAA card and saved some hard-earned cash.
I was happy to get a $100 rebate in the mail after the job was done.
I sure don't know how they do it, but I do know they get it done, and they get it done right.
Broadway transmission. We'll get your shift together and back on the road fast. Check us out on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
There's only one place for local high school sports. Sports Radio 1350.
And we are bringing you high school sports tonight. Ron Ruman with you here at halftime at York Tech, the Holiday Classic Championship, and it's been a good one. 21 apiece between Danville and York Suburban. Don't forget, we'll join the Hershey Bears in progress as soon as we're done here tonight. And congrats to the York College Spartans men's team winning in D.C. tonight in the consolation game of their holiday tournament. So congrats to that. Darrell Henry had that action for you this afternoon. And tomorrow we'll have Bears hockey at 2:25 against Wilkes-Barre Scranton, and a couple of college basketball games tomorrow night. Getting you ready for New Year's. Creighton at Providence at 7:15, Georgetown at Xavier at 9:45, and New Year's Day, the Winter Classic, as the Capitals host the Chicago Blackhawks at 12:45. All right, we've had a good one here in the first half. Now, there are some foul issues. Shai Carter, Marcus Trust, Donovan Mears, each with 2 for Suburban. Nobody with more than 1 for Danville. Suburban will get the ball to start the second half, and they will attack the basket. 2 hours left. Looking for their second consecutive win, and the consolation game earlier tonight, Bethlehem Catholic defeating York Catholic here 76-56 for the third place trophy. And want to thank the folks at Griffith, Stricker, Lehrman, Solomus, and Calkins for the great job they do every year of putting on this tournament, raising money for Special Olympics. Gordy Coughlin will hand the ball to Jack Schultz to get us started here in the second half. Schultz out there with Marcus Trust, Donovan Mears, Shy Carter, and Thomas Merkel. Looks like a man-to-man defense now for Danville. They played zone a lot of the first half. High post they go. Schultz down the right side in traffic, and he traveled. 3 defenders collapsed on him that time, and the sophomore took the extra step trying to get the shot off. And so Danville ball against a full court press by Suburban. And Vatunek has it slapped away and stolen. Carter in the paint, takes it up, offensive foul. And that is 3 on Carter, and that is John Stem. He has taken 3 charges tonight. He just stands in there, and Carter took the ball up, and from where I'm sitting, that was a good call. Marcus Trust got the steal on the press. Suburban fans feeling that Stem moved under Carter that time, but that's the 3rd charge he has taken tonight. Carter with 3 now. He'll have to be careful, and Danville gets it into the front court against the press on the baseline of Vatunek. Slapped away by Schultz, though, and Suburban comes up with it. So 2 steals in a row by the Trojans to start the second half here, and Trust into the front court, met by Matt Malloy, who gets to start down the left side, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. Bucket went by Trust, but Steve Keller says the foul happened before the shot, and that's Malloy's second and the team's first. So Suburban basketball under their hoop. Marcus Trust will inbound it. Crowd getting a little feisty. And cross-court pass, Carter making the catch. Scoop shot in the lane, won't go. His follow won't go either, but Schultz is there for the rebound and draws the foul. So Suburban working the glass here. And that foul on Shane Riley, that's his first and the team's second. So Suburban working the glass early in the second half. They get it in the corner here. 3 by Donovan Mears, and it is good off the assist by Marcus Trust. Mears' 12th 3 of the year. He leads the Trojans in that category. And 24-21, Danville breaks the press. They get it on the low post to Shope, takes it hard to Schultz, and draws the foul. So Jack Schultz picks up his second foul. And Gabe Shope, the 6'2 senior, will go back to the line. He is 2 of 2 tonight, and he will get 2 more here. His team down by 3 now, 7:02 left in the third. First one on the way, and that is good. Nice touch by Shope. He has 5 points in the contest. And he will get the second free throw. Suburban getting a little foul trouble now. They'll have to watch that, especially with Carter having 3. Second one on the way. That's short. Rebound tipped out by Vatunek, but it is picked up by Marcus Trust. Suburban winning the rebound battle tonight, and that's key. They get it to Schultz on the low post, drives against Shope, takes it in, and count the basket and a foul. Schultz taking it to the hoop on the baseline, draws the foul on Gabe Shope, and that is 2 on him. And Schultz will go to the line and try and convert the old-fashioned 3-point play. He is 3 of 5 at the line so far this year. The 6'2 soft puts the free throw up and hits it. So Schultz with the 3-point play extends the Suburban lead to 5 at 27-22. John Stem checks in now for Gavin Geiger. And so the Ironmen will get a little bit bigger as Malloy will be the only true guard on the floor. Riley gets it ahead to Vatunek, and Malloy, good job of breaking the press that time by the Ironmen. In the front court, they have it. Riley looking over this defense by Suburban. And it is, they get it into Shope low, blocked by Schultz, so they call the foul. Gordy Coughlin with the call down low, and that is going to be 3 on Jack Schultz. Shope has had success taking it down low against him to draw the foul. And Theo Thomas, the 6'3 senior, who played well in the first half, will check in after the first free throw. Shope 1 of 2 a moment ago, and the first one on the way here, and that is short. So it remains 27-22, and Thomas in for Schultz. So Jack probably going to be on the bench for the remainder of the third quarter, or most of it, with those 3 fouls. Shy Carter on the floor with 3. Shope and Malloy with 2 for Danville. Second free throw, that's good. So Shope again 1 of 2 and cuts the lead to 4, 27-23. Pressed by Danville. Suburban to Carter at midcourt, back to Trust in the backcourt. Marcus still on the dribble, now crosses the timeline into the front court facing a 2-3 zone. Skip pass in the far corner to Thomas. Thomas puts up a 16-footer, a little short, and Shy Carter with the rebound and try to feed it inside to Thomas. Ball is on the floor, out of bounds, I think, off of Danville. Carter with 7 rebounds in this basketball game to go along with 12 points, and Marcus Trust will inbound it under the Trojan hoop. Goes in the corner to Mears. Mears lofts the 3 over Shope. High arcing shot won't go, and Thomas got the rebound, but I think they're going to say he went over the back to get it, and that is indeed the call. Theo Thomas, second foul. So the big guys for Suburban in a little bit of foul trouble now. Schultz with 3, Thomas with 2. And Riley inbounds it to Stem and gets it back, gets it to Malloy in the front court. Danville's done a pretty good job in the second half handling the press. They get it to Shope, back to Malloy, now in the corner. Here's a 3 by Riley, and he hits it. Boy, you don't want him heating up out there. Riley, his first 3 tonight, but he can definitely hit from out there, and that makes it a 1-point game. 27-26, Suburban leading, 5:50 left in the third. Carter in the front court against the press, takes it down the lane, up off glass and good. Nice drive by Carter, went around the defender in the lane that time. That was Batunak. And it's 29-26, Suburban pressing. And they get it into the front court, but threw it too far that time. Stem was looking for Shope, but fired it too far. And so the press does earn the turnover for Suburban here. And they get the ball back with a 3-point lead and 5:35 left in the third. That court is Trust. And there's a ball knocked away by Riley, but recovered by Thomas Merkel, is checked in. They get it to Trust. He gets it into the front court. Trust over to Merkel, drives the right side, contact, no call, bodies on the floor, shot missed, rebound by Batunak, his 6th, and Riley pushes it. The defense is back, and they force him to pull it back out. Malloy will hoist a 3, that's no good off the front of the iron. Thomas high for his 4th rebound, but it's taken away by Batunak, and he draws 2 free throws, his 3rd steal of the game, and Batunak working hard inside. Fouls on, that's on Carter, and that is 4 on Shy Carter, and that is a big personal foul. And Zach Weinstein will come in, and on the deck for Danville is Gabe Shope. Looks like he may have gotten a shot in the nose. Now the trainer take a look at him. It's been physical inside tonight, no question about that, and that hurts. Some tears in the eyes of Gabe Shope. Not that he isn't a tough guy, but that hurts when you get hit in the nose. Batunak on the line now. He is 3 of 5 tonight, and he will get 2 more. Has 6 rebounds to go along with 11 points and 3 steals. And Gavin Geiger checks in for Danville, as does Zach Weinstein, the 6'2 sophomore for Suburban. So he's going to have to do the job in there now on the boards with Carter out. And 2 shots coming here for Jeff Batunak. It is 29-26, Suburban leading it with 5:07 left in the third, and the first one is good. It's now 29-27. And Batunak has 1 more coming, gets it from Steve Keller. Dribbles it twice, bends the knees, puts it hoopward, and that's going to be short. Rebound, good box out by Merkel. And we have an intentional foul now against Danville. Looks like it's going to be on John Stem as Theo Thomas hit the deck. Looked like there could have been an over the back. And that's Stem's 2nd, and an intentional foul will be 2 shots for Suburban, and they will have the basketball. Looked like there could have been an over the back call as somebody went over the back of Merkel, and right now Gordy Kaufman has the guys on the floor and both head coaches out there, and he's talking to them about the rough play that is taking place under the basket right now. So Suburban will shoot 2 and have the basketball.
Whose ball is it? Wait a minute.
I guess there are not going to be any shots.
Whoa. Phil, how did we get the ball?
And
okay.
In the backcourt, Marcus Trust has it, gives it to Donovan Mears. Mears still in the backcourt, in the front court to Thomas now. Thomas on the far side trying to dribble through traffic, and we have a reach-in foul. I think it's going to be on Gavin Geiger. It is. Steve Keller with the call. That's 2 on him. So 4 Ironmen with 2 fouls each now. 6 fouls already on Suburban, 5 on Danville. We could have a foul shooting fest here as we still have 4:48 left in the third quarter. And out front with it is Donovan Mears against his zone defense by Danville. On the near side, Trust faked the three, drives baseline, hits the deck, and that's going to be a tripping foul on Matt Malloy, and that's going to be the 17th foul already, so we've got a one-on-one. So on Malloy, that is 3, and that is, I'm sorry, 16 fouls, that is on Danville, so it's 6 apiece now. So we'll shoot the rest of the way, and we have a period and a half to go. Yikes. In the corner, here's Mears. Skip pass out to Merkel. Merkel down the right side, up off glass and good. Nice drive by Thomas Merkel. He has 5, and Suburban's lead is 4 at 31-27. 4:19 left in the third. Knocked out of bounds by Thomas. Swatted at the hand of Shane Riley and stay with Danville. And Riley, they left him open for 3 from the left side. You don't want to do that. And Riley has his second 3 of the game now. He can drain it from out there. And it's a 1-point game, 31-30. Riley with 11 points in the contest now. He filled it up from beyond the arc and driving to the hoop last night. Nice feed inside. Merkel hits it. Beautiful assist from about 30 feet away by Marcus Trust. Merkel up off glass and good. 4 assists for Marcus Trust, and it's 33-30. In the corner, they get it to Vatunak out front to Riley. Now they have Thomas on him. And Thomas knocks it away. The ball is loose, and we are going to have a foul as players are diving for the ball as Stem and Weinstein went down. And the foul's on Thomas Merkel. It's his first. But that is the... it was on Zach Weinstein. It's his first, not Merkel. And on the line is John Stem to shoot a 1-on-1. Hasn't scored yet tonight. Has a rebound. He's taken 3 charges, though, and he hits the front end. And he will get the bonus. So it's 33-31. Suburban by 2. 3:42 left in the third quarter, and we're already in the bonus for both teams. Second one missed, but Riley with an offensive rebound, and he will shoot. So Riley with his third rebound.
4.
And that is on Theo Thomas, and that is 4 on Thomas. Wow. I only had him for 3, but that's 4. Everybody has 4 but me, so that's what it is. And Riley back to the line for 2, and he misses the first. He'll get the second, and Zach Weinstein checks in. Thomas down with 4 fouls now. Shai Carter on the bench with 4. Jack Schultz on the bench with 3. We're going to run out of players here before this one's done. 3:40 left. Riley in the third quarter. Riley's second one is no good, and Merkel with the rebound had to save it in, but was able to do so to Brady Wilt, who is checked in now, and Trust in the front court. They get it over to Merkel. Thought about a 3, gets it to Trust, who drives in the lane. A late foot floater. No, caught in midair and put in by Donovan Mears, though, who was Johnny on the spot and very alert, and Suburban's lead is 4 at 35-31. Stem dribbles out front. Merkel's on him. Stem picks it up and goes to Vatunak at the top of the key. And he gives it up to Malloy. Malloy dribbling out front. And timeout taken by Danville. 3:02 left in the third. It's Suburban 35, Danville 31. This timeout courtesy of Hunters Hill Ortho on the high school basketball game of the week, presented by Wellspan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350 WOIK and GameTimePA.com.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. They have offices in York and Dillsburg, and their practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care in a friendly, comfortable environment. Call our York office at 767-6694 to make your appointment, or in Dillsburg, call 502-1186. We've got your smile at Hunters Hill Orthodontics. Visit our new location at 1399 South Queen Street, opening in mid-August.
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 1350, WOIK.
Ron Rubin back with you at York Tech with 3:02 left in the third. Suburban 35, Danville 31 for the championship of the 26th annual Robert H. Griffith Holiday Classic. And as the Uber alert Steve Navaroli said before the game, you would expect the Danville Ironmen to be this kind of a gritty, tough team, and we have seen that tonight, and Suburban has not backed down an inch, and that's why we've got both teams in the bonus with 3:02 left in the third quarter. It has been a rough and tumble contest, but Suburban right now has Theo Thomas, Shai Carter with 4 personals, and Jack Schultz with 3. So it's hurt Suburban more than Danville right now, and those guys are all on the bench at the moment. Out front, Shane Riley with it. Gives it up to Gavin Geiger. Geiger has it taken away as Trust just took it out of his hands, but Danville gets it back, and now we have a foul called And the foul's called on Thomas Merkel for the push from behind. That is his first. So Trust got the steal, but then John Stem took it back. And so that's the 9th team foul on Suburban, and Stem will shoot the one-on-one. He was 1 of 2 a moment ago. So every foul now committed by Suburban. 2 free throws for Danville, and the front end is up. He missed it. Offensive rebound by Riley. Puts it up. That won't go, and it's grabbed by Brady Wilt. In the front court come the Trojans. Merkel swings it to the near side with Mears. Head fake, puts it up from about 14. It is short. Ball is on the ground, and Trust got it and then was fouled. And I think it's going to be on Stem. Steve Keller has the call, and that is, in fact, the call. That's 3 on Stem, and so Marcus Trust to the line for the one-on-one. That's the 17th foul against Danville. So everybody shoots. We have 2:33 left in the third quarter, folks. Get a cup of hot chocolate and settle in. Could be a while. First one is good by Trust, and it's 36-31. Suburban by 5. Trust with 3 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Second coming for Marcus Trust now. And the junior dribbles it, puts it to the hoop, and off the back of the rim, no, and the rebound by Vatunek. And we have a foul on Weinstein going over the back, and Riley's going to shoot at the other end. So Weinstein with 2. He's the least penalized of the big men for Suburban tonight. So Riley at the other end shooting a one-on-one. He is 3 of 6 at the, or he's shooting 2. I'm sorry, they're all 2s. That's 10 team fouls now, so he will shoot 2. He is 3 of 6 at the line tonight. 2:33. Didn't even get any time off the clock now, and Sawyer Robinson will check in for Suburban as Riley hits the first. It's 36-32. Trojans by 4. And Zach Weinstein will get a break, the 6'2 sophomore. And the second free throw to come for Riley.
Watch Sawyer underneath.
And that's good, so he hits them both. Has 13 in the game down. It's a 3-point Suburban lead. It's 36-33. Trust into the front court, gets it off to Merkel against the zone defense, a Hawking zone defense. And a skip pass into the corner to Merkel, and he drains the 3. Thomas Merkel's second 3 of the night, 7th of the season, and a nice pass by Donovan Mears to see him. That was about a 40-foot assist, and it's a 6-point Suburban lead at 39-33. Up front was Stem. Looked like he traveled before he started to move. No call. Gets it back now to Vatunek. Vatunek guarded by Mears out front and back to Stem. They'll reset it now. Man-to-man defense by Suburban. Right side Geiger. He's met by Brady Wilt. Off to Vatunek. Top of the key left side now Riley. Got to get out on him, and Robinson is. Has a couple of threes already tonight, does Riley, and they hit him cutting through the lane. It's batted away, though. Ball's on the floor. Riley, good hustle to save it. Out to Vatunek. He drives down in the paint, puts it up off glass. No, and a good rebound by Merkel, and he is fouled by Riley going over the back. That's 2 on him. And so Thomas Merkel with his 3rd rebound, and he'll shoot a one-on-one at the other end. Thomas hasn't been to the line tonight. He's 0 of 3 on the season, but he does have 10 points, a couple of threes and a couple of buckets. And Jack Schultz checking back in now. He has got 3 personal fouls. The 6'2 sophomore been on the bench since early this period. So on the line is Thomas Merkel. And the front end of the one-on-one is good. So he will get the bonus. It extends the lead to 40-33. Second free throw on the way. That one's no good, off the back of the iron, and the rebound by Jeff Vatunek. It is his 8th rebound of the game. Matt Malloy into the front court, up to the Vatunek on the right side. And cutting through the lane is Riley. Nice pass, but he missed it inside, and they're going to get Riley on the foul on the rebound as Brady Wilt went for it. Riley had the clear path to the bucket, just banged it too hard off the glass that time, and Riley will pick up his 3rd personal foul. And so at the other end, it will be Brady Wilt to the free throw line for the first time tonight. That's 9 team fouls on Danville, so everything from here on is a 2-shot foul. Brady just 1 of 2 on the season from the line. Has 4 rebounds tonight, though, and doesn't get the roll on the first one. The rebound is taken down by Riley. His 5th of the contest, pushes it ahead. Down the lane goes Stem. He missed it, and the rebound is tipped out by Donovan Mears. In the backcourt now, Trust has it, goes ahead to Merkel. Merkel in the front court, now over to Wilt. And they'll set it up. Trust at the center circle will set it up. Final minute of the third quarter. Suburban by 7. It was 21 all at the half. It's been a rough and tumble third quarter. Both teams in the double bonus as far as the fouls go, but Suburban has opened the 7-point lead. And they've done a lot of it with Shy Carter on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Merkel out front. Bumped by Batunek. No call there. Good no call. And off to Brady Wild now. Clock at 35. Suburban may try and hold for it. Nope. Mears puts up a 3 off the front of the iron. No. Ball's on the floor. And Malloy comes out of there with it. Gets it off to Geiger. Geiger pushes it now down the left side of the lane. Feeds it over to Batunek, who puts it up. Count the basket and a foul. Nice pass that time from Geiger to Batunek, who got the bucket, and the foul is on Donovan Mears, and that is 3 on Donovan. So Batunek will be back to the line trying to complete the 3-point play. As checking in for Danville is Gabe Shope, who's now wearing jersey number 44. Free throw is good by Batunek, and that cuts it to 4 at 40-33. Donovan Mears in the backcourt. 16 seconds left in the quarter. Suburban's lead at 4. Schultz, the high post, over to Mears on the right side. Drives down the lane. Floater from 6 feet. Got the roll. Donovan Mears has 7 on the night now. And it's 42-36. Quickly ahead to Shope, who's checked back in after getting the nose repaired. And he takes it hard to the hoop and hits it at the buzzer. So that cuts it to 4. Well, it has been an entertaining game after 3. York Suburban 42. Danville 38. Final 8 minutes to the tournament championship comes your way next. After this timeout, courtesy of Hunters Hill Ortho on the high school basketball game of the week, presented by Wellspan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
Shopping for flooring? Wecker's Flooring Warehouse meets or beats those Liquidator Depot guys. Why? You're simply going to get the best flooring value for your dollar at Wecker's. You work hard for those dollars, so why just walk into one floor store, see a teaser sale price, and jump on it? Shop around. See who earns your business. Wecker's has their own installers, a hands-down better selection, and real truckload floor buys. You'll walk out knowing you made the right choice. Wecker's Flooring Warehouse, East Market Street off Route 30, Hellam Exit.
Mornings at 9. Dan Patrick on Sports Radio 1350 WOIK.
Back at York Tech, Ron Ruman with you tonight. And we have played 3. Suburban leading Danville 42-38 for the Special Olympics Holiday Tournament Championship. It has been a physical game, lots of fouls, both teams in the double bonus with a couple minutes left in the third quarter. Danville basketball to start the final period. They attack the basket to our right. John Stem out front working on Marcus Trust. Now Geiger dribbling in the corner against Schultz, takes it into the paint, feeds it inside to Shope, but too many black jerseys there, and somebody got a hand on it, and then it went off Shope, who had to go get a bloody nose repaired and had to change jerseys because of all the blood he had on. He was number 33, now number 44, for those of you watching on Game Time. In the backcourt, it is Mears and Trust working it up now, and Mears in the front court. Trust sees an opening. Down the lane he goes, up off glass. Too strong, though, and Batunek with a good hard rebound, his ninth. Gets it ahead to Riley. Riley down the right side is cut off by Wilt, and they'll reset it. Now here's a 3 by Geiger, and that is good. Gavin Geiger, guy I don't think shoots very much, drops a 3, and it's 42-41. The Iron Men have cut it to 1. Mears in the front court to Wilt. Wilt over to Trust. Now here's a 3 by Merkel on the right side. Doesn't get it to go, and the rebound by Batunek, his 10th. Shy Carter still on the bench with those 4 fouls. Been there a long time. When do you bring him back? And Geiger dribbles through a double team and picks up a foul. It's going to be on Marcus Trust, and that's 3. And so Gavin Geiger to the line for a one-on-one drain to 3 just a moment ago. So Geiger will shoot 2. A 5'8" sophomore, the point guard, has a couple of steals and an assist tonight and hits the free throw, and that ties the game at 42. So a 4-0 run by Danville to start this fourth period. And Geiger will try and give him the lead. Pounds the dribble, second free throw, good. So he's hit 3 shots in a row, a 3-pointer and 2 free throws, and giving his team the lead, 43-42. The press is on by Danville. in the backcourt. Carter to Mears. They break it, and Merkel in the front court. And back down to Trust and Shy Carter getting ready to check in the next dead ball for Suburban. He'll play with 4 fouls in the lane. Mears too hard off glass, and Vitunek with rebound number 11. 6'3" senior owning the glass here in the fourth quarter. Riley on the right side at the line, feeds it inside to Shope. He's double teamed, and we're going to have a foul, reach-in foul on Jack Schultz, and that is 4 on the 6'2" sophomore who came over to help as they got it inside to Gabe Shope, and he will go to the line now to shoot 2. He is 4 of 6 at the line tonight. We'll get 2 more, has 8 points in the game. And Shope's first free throw on the way. It is no good, short, and Carter checks in along with Theo Thomas. Thomas also with 4 personal fouls as Schultz and Brady Wilk will sit down for Coach Dustin Bakel. Shope will get the second now. Remember, Hershey Bears hockey coming your way when we're done here on Sports Radio 1350. And the second free throw is no good as well, short, but a rebound by Vitunek, puts it up, missed it, and the ball out of bounds off of Suburban as Vitunek and Merkel went up to joust for it. So Vitunek 12 rebounds, but missed the stick back that time, and John Stem will inbound it under the Danville basket. Goes deep to Riley around a double screen, trying to set him up for a 3, but pass was a little bit errant. Riley now against a zone defense by Suburban, a 2-3 zone. Riley looking it over, and they'll set their offense. Stem looking for the flasher of the high post. That's Vitunek, couldn't get it to him. And then Geiger on the far side. And there's Shope at the high post. Recovers it, and it's stolen by Carter. Shy Carter in the front court to Mears. Back to Trust down the right side. Missed it, though, and Vitunek with his 13th rebound. Man, he is owning the glass inside here in the fourth quarter. In the front court, Stem gives it up to Geiger. Geiger now dribbling around with hands whacking at him from all sides, but he keeps the basketball. Geiger and Stem playing catch out front. Now Geiger in the paint, puts up a runner from 14 and hits it. Where did this come from? Geiger with 7 points all in the fourth quarter. He's the only guy that scored in the fourth quarter, and it's given his team a 45-42 lead with 5:35 left. Shy Carter with it now. Drives between defenders, and there's a foul out front. It's, I think, going to be on Shane Riley. That's his 4th. So their big guy has 4, and Shy Carter will shoot 2 now. He is 2 of 2 at the line tonight. Has 14 points and 7 rebounds. Was on the bench a long time with 4 fouls, though. And the 6-foot sophomore puts up the first one, and that is no good. So Suburban still on the schneid here in the fourth quarter. We've played 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Matt Malloy into the basketball game for John Stem for Danville. Second shot coming for Carter now.
Come on, Shy. There we go.
And that's off the back of the rim. No, and Thomas Skies for the offensive rebound, feeds it to Mears, who hits it off glass. So good job by Thomas with the board and the assist, and Malloy stepped over the end line trying to inbound it against the press, so the Trojans will get it on the turnover, down 1 now, 45-44. And Marcus Trust will inbound it for the black and orange. Gets it in the corner to Donovan Mears. Mears low post to Thomas, turns it, half hook too strong, and rebound inside. Pulled in by Riley, his 6th. And here come the Ironmen. Shope pushes it down the left side. A lot of contact. He missed it. No call. And Trust with the rebound. Trust gets it ahead in the lane, and he put it up and in. Trust looked like he might have dragged the pivot foot, but no call. And Suburban takes a 46-45 lead. Malloy into the front court now. Right side, Riley got a look at a 3 and drained it. Oh, man, they just found a way to get him open, and he dropped his 3rd 3 of the game, and Danville leads by 2, 48-46. Merkel in the front court. In the corner, here's Carter for a 3. It is good! Off the feed by Donovan Mears, and Suburban takes a 1-point lead at 49-48, 4:35 left. It's a heck of a game, and Vitunek catches the ball, and he was fouled, and that might be number 5 on Shy Carter, and it is. 4:31 remaining in the basketball game. So Carter played a fine game tonight. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, but he will sit the rest of the way. And Jeff Vitunek, 2 more free throws coming. And he hits it. And we are tied at 49 with 4:31 left. Second free throw also good by Jeff Vitunik, and it's 50-49 Danville. And the Iron men put on the press now, and Marcus Trust behind the back dribble with Geiger right on him. Now he's double teamed in the front court, and a steal by Vitunik, and he gets it off to Riley. Vitunik's fourth steal. He's had a heck of a game tonight. Low post, they go to Vitunik. Sawyer Robinson on him. He backs in, puts it up over Robinson. Air ball. Good defense that time, and it is grabbed by Merkel. They get it ahead to Robinson, and they find Trust down the right side, blocked in there by Shope, but Trust able to get it back, threw it to Thomas, but threw it past him out of bounds, and it's going to be Iron Men basketball. So Shope with the block, his second of the game. And Danville has it leading by 1 as we cross the 4-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Stem in the backcourt, hands it off now to Geiger. Geiger met by Trust in the front court here. Geiger between the legs. Trust all over him, bodied him up. They're going to get the foul. And Marcus kind of has a look of disbelief on it, but he bumped him with the legs, and that's 4 on Marcus Trust. So I honestly don't know. You can't complain about that. That was good calling. And Gavin Geiger back to the line. He did not score in this basketball game until the fourth quarter. Has 7 points in the period and missed the free throw. So he's now 2 of 3. We'll get another one, and Danville still leads it by a point, 50-49. Hershey Bears hockey comes your way as soon as we're done here. Second shot, that rimmed out as well, and Merck with the rebound, and that is 5 for Thomas tonight. They get it ahead to Mears. Mears ahead to Thomas. Thomas drives around. Vitunik to the hoop. Off the back of the rim, no. Rebound by Riley, and he lost it, but it is picked up by Stem. Riley with 7 rebounds, and in the front court comes Danville. Riley with it now. Sawyer Robinson out on him. Shai Carter is fouled out for York Suburban. And Jack Schultz will check in next dead ball for Suburban. The 6'2 sophomore will go in with 4 personal fouls. And a three-pointer by Riley. That is no good. And the ball is fought for in the corner, and it's out of bounds off of Stem as bodies hit the floor. Merkel and Stem both going down, and went off of John Stem. So it will be Suburban basketball as Schultz checks in now for Sawyer Robinson. Timeout taken by Dusty Bakel of Suburban with 3:07 remaining. It's Danville 50, Suburban 49. This timeout courtesy of Hunters Hill Ortho, the championship game of the 26th annual Robert H. Griffith Holiday Classic here on your home for local sports. High school basketball game of the week presented by Wellspan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350, WOYK, and GameTimePA.com.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses like yours with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, recommend smart solutions, and help you build your business. Our knowledgeable consultants uncover your communication challenges and provide visible solutions. At Fast Signs, we're innovators, planners, and designers. We're more than fast, more than signs, and we're more than ready to help. Contact Fast Signs today.
Visit our store next to Sam's Club in East York, or visit us online at fastsigns.com.
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 1350, WOYK.
Welcome back to York Tech. Ron Ruman here with you. Andy Bria under the weather tonight, so all the best to you, Andy. Hope to have you back soon. It's a humdinger as Danville leading Suburban 50-49, 3:07 remaining. Both teams in the double bonus. They've been there since late in the third quarter. Shai Carter is fouled out for Suburban. Marcus Trust has 4. Jack Schultz has 4. Theo Thomas has 4. Shane Riley has 4 for Danville. John Stem, Matt Malloy each have 3. Suburban against the press in the front court. Merkel has it. Far sideline. Schultz drives baseline, and they call the offensive foul as Jeff Vitunik hit the deck, and that is it for Jack Schultz. He is the second Trojan to foul out tonight. That is his 5th. And so Schultz will have to sit down, and Trojan fans did not like the call, felt that maybe Vitunik moved in from the side a little bit, but that is the 4th charge taken tonight by the Danville Ironmen that I can recall. 3 of them by Stem in the first half, and Vitunik took that one. So Schultz on the bench with 5, and Thomas out there now for Suburban. In the backcourt now, Stem will bring it up, met by Trust. 2:50 remaining in the game. Danville by 1. Riley has it. Top of the key to Vitunik. Thomas on him. Now we'll be careful because Thomas has 4. Vitunik drives and has to give it up now. Stem has it down the lane. Goes Riley. His shot up over Thomas, who hit the deck, is good. No call. And Vitunik with the bucket. It's 52-49. Suburban gets it in the front court against the press in the corner. Here's Brady Wilt for three, too strong. Thomas bats it over to Merkel, puts it up, doesn't get it to go, but there is a foul called against Danville. And so Merkel's going to shoot two. Fouls on John Stem. It's his fourth. And so Merkel will shoot two. Tom is 1 of 2 at the line tonight. Has 11 points and 5 rebounds. And the first free throw is good for the 5'10 junior, and that cuts the Danville lead to 2 at 52-50 with 2:23 remaining. Second shot coming now for Merkel. That's on the way, and that is no good off the back of the rim. And out of bounds off of Stem. He and Merkel were jousting for it, and it's going to be Suburban ball. Stem hit the deck, and Marcus Trust will inbound it. No, Donovan Mears now will inbound it. No, Trust will do it. A lot of contact, but no call that time, and Trust looking to inbound, goes in the corner to Mears, who puts up a three. It's long, and the rebound by Stem. Stem gets it off to Riley, and here come the Ironmen in the front court. Geiger left side to Batunak, top of the key. Stem on the right side now, Riley with Merkel right on him. High post is Batunak. Look to back it down on Mears. He's got the size advantage there. Hands it off to Riley in the paint, back out to Shope, who lost it. Ball's loose. Thomas has it, takes it to the hoop, and draws the foul on Stem, and Thomas hits the deck holding his leg. That's 5 on John Stem, so he is fouled out. Third player tonight to foul out. And Thomas is in some pain holding his left leg. So Matt Malloy will check in as John Stem has fouled out, and we'll see what this is with Theo Thomas holding the lower left leg under the basket there, and the trainer out to look at him. Wow. This has been one rough and tumble game, and we have now had 3 players foul out. Jack Schultz and Shai Carter for Suburban, and John Stem for Danville. And Sawyer Robinson checked in, and Thomas up, gets a hand from the crowd, standing, but still hasn't really walked. Seems like he's putting some weight on that left leg, though, so hopefully that is a good sign. And Sawyer Robinson will take his place in the lineup, at least for now. And so we'll see what Thomas, he's kind of hopping now, not putting a lot of weight on that, so boy, I don't know. All right, so Sawyer Robinson will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 as Thomas was fouled, taking it to the hoop a moment ago. And Thomas at the end of the bench being looked at by the trainer, so whether he'll be able to return, we shall have to see. Zach Weinstein is going to check in. And Robinson, 10 of 24 at the line this year, and the first one off the back of the rim, no, and it remains a 2-point Danville lead, 52-50 with 1:52 remaining. Sawyer gets the second. The 6'1 senior puts it up, and that one goes. So he is 1 of 2 and cuts the lead to 1 at 52-51 as Weinstein replaces Robinson in the lineup now. So Danville up by a point, 1:52 remaining, and Gavin Geiger will bring it up for the Ironmen. He has come to life scoring here in the fourth quarter with 8. Had none before that. Malloy in the backcourt with him as Suburban puts a lot of pressure on out front. Man-to-man defense by the Trojans. Geiger has it. 95 seconds left. Riley dribbles and gives it back to Geiger. Now back to Riley. Weinstein on him. Low post to go to Batunak. Has a smaller man on him there in Wilt, but gives it up to Riley. Now to Batunak down the right side. Count the basket and a foul. As they're going to get Wilt from behind as he got the ball, but they say he got the head as well. And so Brady Wilt will pick up his first personal foul. Nice feed by Riley, and Batunak with the bucket, and he'll go back to the free throw line as Robinson checks in, and also Brett Riley for Danville. It's the 11th free throw taken by Batunak tonight. He is 7 of 10 at the moment. 6'3 senior has 13 rebounds. Free throw is good. So the three-point play extends the Ironman lead to 4 at 55-51, 80 seconds left and a half-court press, but Suburban handles it. Mears down the lane, shot it short with the right hand, though. Rebound by Brett Riley, and a timeout taken by the Danville Ironmen. 1:12 left. Danville leads by 4, 55-51. This timeout courtesy of Hunters Hill Ortho here on a high school basketball game of the week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
Want to live a healthy lifestyle? You don't need a new year to make a change. All you need is today. Heritage Hills Athletic Club provides an accommodating atmosphere for the entire family. Our state-of-the-art fitness facility offers a variety of fitness and recreation selections for you and your family, including cardio and strength training, group fitness, and personal training. All memberships include perks at Heritage Properties. To inquire about membership opportunities, visit heritagehillsathletic.club.com.
Your teams all the time. York's only place for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOIK.
It's been a dandy, folks. Glad you're with us here, spending some of your holiday time. It's Danville by 4 with 1:12 left. They get it in against the press now. Shope with it in the backcourt. Get it off to Malloy. Malloy and Geiger, good ball handlers. Riley is too. And in the foul committed by Brady Wilt to put Geiger on the line. And that is the second on Wilt. So Geiger to the free throw line. He is 2 of 4 tonight. He'll get 2 here. Then he couldn't waste a lot of time, down 4. So 64 seconds left, and the sophomore point guard Gavin Geiger on the line and got the roll on the first. Hit the front of the rim, rolled around and dropped. So it's now 55-51. Robinson in for Weinstein for Suburban. Second free throw coming for Geiger. It's 56-51 now as they get the score up there. So a 5-point lead for Danville. Second free throw to come. Geiger hit it. So 2 pressure free throws for the sophomore. He drops them. 57-51 now. Suburban needing a bucket. And Trust in the front court to Mears. Mears has a lane down this and scoops it with the left hand. No. Ball's fought for, and Vatunek comes out of there with it. His 14th rebound tonight. And they have to foul Riley. And if that's on Trust, that's 5 on him. It is not. It is on Sawyer Robinson. That is 2. But at the other end, it will be Shane Riley. He is 5 of 8 at the free throw line tonight. So these will be free throws numbers 9 and 10 for him. And he missed the first. So it remains a 6-point game. Weinstein in for Robinson as they go offense-defense as much as they can. 16 points for Riley tonight and 7 rebounds. And the senior, 6'2 senior, getting his second free throw here, trying to make this a 3-possession game. And he does not miss it. And Vatunek, though, gets another offensive rebound. And watch out, he and Weinstein still jousting for it there. I think they're going to get Zach on the grab as the both of them were going for the rebound. They're going to say he got Vatunek's right arm. Vatunek went high for that rebound. And that is 3 on Zach Weinstein. So Vatunek, 15 rebounds tonight, and he will get 2 more free throws. When we saw this last night against Bethlehem Catholic, he was a monster on the boards, and he is again tonight, and got the roll on the free throw. Shooter's roll hit the front of the rim, back of the rim, and dropped, and it's 58-51 with 50 seconds left. Second free throw, that's good. Vatunek hits them both, so 4 throws in a row by Danville. It's 59-51 now, 45 seconds left. Suburban in need of scoring. Down the lane goes Trust up, doesn't get the roll, but does draw the foul. That's not news in this game. He fouls on Shope. That is his third, the 6'2 senior, and so Marcus Trust will shoot 2 here. He's 1 of 2 tonight, has 5 points, also 4 assists, leads Suburban in that category, and the first one is no good off the back of the rim. Suburban needs every point it can get, down by 8 with 42 seconds remaining. Second free throw is good, and he's 2 of 4 now at the line tonight.
Yeah, 4 this period. Okay.
And they get it into Riley in the backcourt, and he is fouled there by Donovan Mears, trying to get the steal. That is 4 on Donovan. And so Riley will shoot 2 more. He just missed a couple a moment ago. He will get 2 more now with 39.5 seconds left. It's a 7-point Danville lead. It's been a very physical game. Tons of fouls called. We saw Danville being a physical game last night. And has been that tonight, as Suburban has really gone up against this physical team at the under the boards tonight and done a good job. Riley hits the first. So it's 60-54 now. Danville by 6 with 39.5 seconds remaining. 60-52 it is, an 8-point lead by Danville with 39.5 seconds remaining. And second one good by Riley as well, so it is now 61-52. And Suburban needs to have a heave and a prayer here. Here's a 3 by Wilt. That is good, as Brady Wilt drains the tray off the nice feed from Donovan Mears.
30, here's a 30.
Wilt
30.
with his first bucket tonight, first points of the night. That's his 6th 3 of the season. It makes it 61-55, so a 2-possession game with 31 seconds left. We will keep it here and remind you again, we'll be heading to Hershey Bears hockey when we are done here today. We'll have the Bears again tomorrow afternoon at 2:25. A college basketball doubleheader tomorrow night at 7:15 and 9:45. And the Winter Classic in the NHL on New Year's Day at 12:45. The Capitals hosting the Chicago Blackhawks. Bethlehem Catholic defeated York Catholic 76-56 in the third place game earlier this evening here, and congrats to York College. As you heard Daryl Henry on the calls, they won the consolation game down in D.C. earlier today in their game. Matt Malloy to inbound it against pressure, and he has to take a timeout as they couldn't get it in. Each team now 2 timeouts remaining, 31 seconds left, and Danville leading it by 6. It was 14-13 Ironman after 1. We were tied at 21 after 3. Suburban led it 42-38 after 3. And it is now 61-55 Danville with 31 seconds left. It's been a long second half because of all the fouls. We appreciate your listening tonight on the 26th Annual Robert H. Griffith Holiday Classic to benefit Special Olympics. Glad you were with us for our 2 games. We had a good one last night as Suburban defeated York Catholic 72-69. The Irish staging a big comeback in the second half after being down by 16. Next Tuesday, we'll have our high school basketball regular season resuming. Should be an interesting game. Could be a pretty good one. Dallastown at Spring Grove. Malloy to inbound now against the press. They get it into Vatunak. Vatunak in the backcourt to Malloy. Malloy on the dribble and is fouled by Thomas Merkel, his second. And so Matt Malloy will go to the line for the first time tonight. The 5'9 junior has not scored, as a couple of assists and a rebound. So probably the guy to foul. Hasn't been to the stripe tonight. He'll shoot 2. 26.6 seconds remaining. Every point big here. It's 2-possession game right now. And making either of these makes it a 3-possession game. Missed the first off the front of the rim short. So Malloy will get the second. Merkel and Weinstein with the inside spots for Suburban. And rebounding has been a battle tonight for both teams. Second free throw, that's good. So he goes 1 of 2, and it's a 7-point lead with 26 seconds left. Carter will bring it up. He met at half court. In the front court to Mears. Pops a 3 from the left side off the front of the rim. No, Weinstein has it. Feeds it to Mears. He puts it up and did not get the roll. Rebound to Shope, and he'll be fouled. Well, that was tough. They had a shot at it there, but it just would not fall from 3. And with 12.7 seconds left and a 7-point lead, Danville looking very much like they are going to win this when the foul's on Weinstein. That is his 4th. Tough battle for Suburban tonight. I think they can come out of this tournament feeling pretty good. They beat the Irish last night in a close one and battled with, I think, a pretty decent Danville team tonight. So Shope on the line to shoot 2. And the first one is no good. Air ball. A lone fan calls out the air ball here tonight. I think everybody's tired. Just watching this will make you tired. And Gabe will get a second free throw here. The 6'2 junior or senior had to change uniforms because of a bloody nose, and he hits the second and is now 63-55. Mears will bring it into the front court, drive it down the lane, and the runner is no good, and a rebound by Riley, and that'll do it. Riley do have a foul. Why not? With 4.8 seconds left. Fouls on Donovan Mears. That's 5 for Donovan, so he joins the parade to the bench. Shai Carter, Donovan Mears, Jack Schultz all fouled out for Suburban, and John Stem for Danville. Sawyer Robinson will replace him on the court, and Riley back to the line for 2 more for Danville. My gosh, it's going to take a while to just add up the free throws attempted in this basketball game, especially for Danville. They have just been to the line all night, and Riley hits the first. So that is good, and Riley another impressive point total tonight, 64-59. Danville will win this tournament, not without a fight from York Suburban, though, and the Trojans go to 2-8. But I'll tell you what, they're going to give you a battle every night. The free throw missed. Merkel with the rebound, and that's going to do it as Merkel puts it up from half court at the buzzer. It does not go, and your final score, Danville 64 and York Suburban 55. Take a break, come back with the Weckers Carpet postgame show after this on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
Shopping for flooring? Weckers Flooring Warehouse meets or beats those Liquidator Depot guys. Why? Because only Weckers is voted best in York 10 years running and awarded by Angie's List. Need more? Go online. Check the flooring reviews at ConsumerAffairs.com. That should get you into Weckers. But really the best thing to do is shop those other guys. Then come into Weckers. Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. Weckers Flooring Warehouse, East Market Street off Route 30, Halla makes it.
Did you know that Shipley Energy can take care of all your energy needs? From heating oil and propane to providing your home with electricity and natural gas. We also provide heating and air conditioning service and installation. All of your energy needs are under one roof at Shipley Energy. To learn more, visit ShipleyEnergy.com or simply call 855-4SHIPLEY. Shipley Energy. Energy for life.
Your county, your teams. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Ron Ruman back here at York Tech as the trophy presentation is about to take place here. Bethlehem Catholic, third place. The York Suburban Trojans, the runners-up, and the Danville Ironmen, the champions, with their 64-55 hard-fought win over Suburban tonight. 14-13, Danville led after one. It was tied at 21 at the half. Suburban led it 42-38 after three, but Danville with a 26-point fourth quarter. They doubled up the Trojans, 26-13 in the fourth quarter. Lots of free throws, and the Ironmen win it to improve to 4-2 on the year. The Trojans fall to 2-8, but again, they're going to be a tough out. This is a team that is a really kind of a cliche, but they are better than their record would suggest. This is the post-game show brought to you by Weckers Carpet. Take a break and back with the Fast Signs post-game stats. Hershey Bears hockey to follow after this on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses like yours with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, recommend smart solutions, and help you build your business. Our knowledgeable consultants uncover your communication challenges and provide visible solutions. At Fast Signs, we're innovators, planners, and designers. We're more than fast, more than signs, and we're more than ready to help. Contact Fast Signs today.
Visit our store next to Sam's Club in East York or visit us online at FastSigns.com.
Tube into 2015 with Snow Fun at Avalanche Express. Enjoy unlimited tubing, skating, and year-round mini golf with a season pass, just $69. Pays for itself in just 2 visits. Get an extreme value savings card, a $130 value. Warm up with hot chocolate by the outdoor fire pits, or dine at the on-site Knickers Pub. Avalanche Express snow tubing at Heritage Hills. Open daily, just off I-83 at 2700 Mount Rose Avenue, York. For pricing, hours, or tickets, visit AvalancheExpress.com.
There's only one place for local high school sports. Sports Radio 1350.
And Ron Ruman back here with you at York Tech as they're handing out the all-tournament team, and wasn't able to pick all that up for you. But we'll get some final stats here now from Fast Signs. For the Danville Ironmen, the 6'3 senior Jeff Batunek had a heck of a game. He had 24 points and 15 rebounds. He also had 4 steals and an assist. He really did the job inside tonight for Danville. And at the free throw line, he was 2, 5, 7, 8, 10 of 13 at the line. Tremendous amount of free throws taken by Danville tonight. Shane Riley, the 6'2 senior, had 18 points. He had 3 threes. He also was at the free throw line a lot tonight as he was 8 of 10, 12, 8 of 14 at the line. Riley with 18 points. He also had 8 rebounds. Gabe Shope, the 6'2 senior, had 9 points and a couple of rebounds, also an assist and a steal, but he was an inside presence as well. Gavin Geiger, the point guard, ended up with 9 points. He didn't score until the fourth quarter. John Stem, just 1 point tonight, but he fouled out. He was a tough guy and a force inside as well, banging inside for a rebounding position. Matt Malloy had 1 point and a couple of assists, and Brett Riley off the bench for 1 point as well for Danville. The Ironmen tonight, 28 of 46 at the free throw stripe, 28 of 46 at the line. For Suburban, they were led by Shai Carter with 17 points. He also had 7 rebounds. He fouled out in the fourth quarter, was on the bench most of the second half with foul trouble. Marcus Trust had 6 points and 4 assists to lead the Trojans. Also in that category, also 2 steals. Donovan Mears, 9 points and 3 rebounds tonight, 3 assists as well. Kevin Motes, the senior, unable to play tonight because of a bad ankle. They could have used him banging inside. Sawyer Robinson had 1 point and 2 rebounds, also an assist. Thomas Merkel, 12 points and 6 rebounds tonight. Brady Wilt had a deep bucket for 3, also had 4 rebounds. Jack Schultz had 3 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal tonight. Theo Thomas, 4 points and 6 rebounds for Coach Dustin Bakel, and Zach Weinstein had a couple of rebounds off the bench for the Trojans. Those are your final stats brought to you by Fast Signs as Danville wins it 64-55. Take our final break, come back with our Heritage Hills Player of the Game after this on High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 1350 and GameTimePA.com.
I'm Dr. Mike Bowser. I'm the owner of Bowser Dental Arts. I've been a York Traditions Bank customer for about 8 years. I do primarily general dentistry with a lot of cosmetics and reconstruction. It's just like any small business. There are ebb and flow to cash flow. Things have to be structured so the technology advancements are affordable, and that's where the bank comes in. I like York Traditions Bank because what I want is a professional relationship, a partnership in business. They are extremely customer-oriented, above and beyond any relationship that I ever had with any other bank. They know me. Patients won't return or won't come to me unless they trust me and unless they feel that I'm honest and looking out for their own best interests. And I think those are the exact same qualities that York Traditions exemplifies.
Large enough to help you build your business. Small enough to build a relationship. York Traditions Bank.
Any bank can keep your money for you. Not every bank helps you with your dreams, though. And not every bank builds relationships the way York Traditions has.
Member FDIC. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Join me, Steve Zabin, mornings at 6 on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
And back one final time here at York Tech. Ron Ruman with you. Final score tonight, Danville 64, Suburban 55. Congrats to the Ironmen. They'll take the championship trophy home. Time now for our Heritage Hills Player of the Game, and it's going to go to Shai Carter, the 6-foot junior for Suburban. He had 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals tonight. Foul trouble, as did so many folks all night. Wasn't on the floor for much of the second half, and they really needed him out there as he was a force taking the ball to the hoop. But Shai Carter, our Heritage Hills Player of the Game tonight for the York Suburban Trojans. That's going to do it for us. Don't forget, a lot of action coming up. We're going to Hershey Bears hockey as soon as we're done here. Tomorrow, the Bears again at 2:25. Creighton and Providence College basketball at 7:15 tomorrow night. Georgetown at Xavier at 9:45. And the Winter Classic, the Capitals hosting the Chicago Blackhawks New Year's Day at 12:45. Our high school basketball action returns for you next Tuesday at 7. Dallastown at Spring Grove. Now for Darby Sells on the video for Game Time, and for Jim Harden, as always, pushing all the right buttons back of the station, my convalescing partner Andy Bria. I'm Ron Ruman. Thanks for listening, folks, and you have a good night.
Thank you for listening to WOYK's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of the York Revolution. Hear the best of the York Adams League all season on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. Listen on the go with the WOYK mobile apps and online at WOYK1350.com. Make sure to tune in Saturday mornings at 9 for Central PA Game Day with Coach Wayne McCullough, featuring the High School Basketball Scoreboard Show and live interviews with players and coaches. And get your sports weekend started early every Thursday at 4 p.m. on Game Day with Game Time PA, previewing the weekend's biggest games. Your home for local sports is Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Now we return to NBC Sports Radio, already in progress on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK, York.
their net is slowing it down.
No, the NSA wants to read it. DC voice.
Oh, that could be. Wow. I might have an extra. This guy had a lot of balls. Going down to see how his players doing, and it's like screaming the whole way down.
All right.
Oh, my son's back in the locker room. I don't know if I want to go back. Who are the water guys? We got Jan and Victor or not? Different time?
9:45. Is that all right? It's 1:15 now. Are you going over?
What's our next game, Tom?
What do you have next? Dallas Town, Spring Grove next Tuesday. Could be a good game.
Spring Grove?
It is at Spring Grove, yeah. I thought it was at Dallas Town. You're going over, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay.